recording. All right. Can one of you guys talk?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I think
Hello?
it's picking up then. Perfect. Disable.
Broski?
What? Can you not hear me?
Yes, no, we can.
Okay, good.
We
No, we
can.
can. Don't
Whew,
worry
I
about
was
it.
worried. I was worried. All right. Time for
Session time.
session
With all
time.
my with all my friends.
All right.
And
Okay. All right. Everyone get fucking ready. Is everyone in the stream?
yeah.
I am.
Sure.
Oh wait, nope. I'm not. My bad.
Great.
There we go. I am.
Great. Last time on No Strings Attached, the party narrowly escaped with their lives through the ancient Yuan-Ti temple. After being led through various caverns made by made by sand snatchers being enslaved by the gnolls and goblins controlled by Maror, they made their way and found the origins of a older nest of the Sand Snatchers. After being brought back to the main city of Rolnos, the party then reconvened with Nilavat, and Ants hurriedly explained the situation. After getting some info about ancient Chants who had fended off the undead Yonti invasion, the party members are now left with a decision: to take the fight to Maror or to prepare the city. What will our heroes do this episode? Find out on this episode of No Strings Attached.
Yay!
Recap.
So,
Okay, we got a debate about that actually.
as you all know, last session there was a lot of discussion about what will happen. Amdar got reacquainted with ants, and just generally,
Ants.
no, I'm sorry, Amdar. As fuck. I'm so sorry, guys.
You're all good, man.
I am
Don't worry
not
about it.
okay.
Dude, just don't worry about it. Take your
Anyway,
time.
no, I
Okay.
got you. I got you. But
Zero
no,
rush.
we're moving forward. Anyway, so Amdar got reacquainted with as Ants was desperate to get Nilavat to agree to some sort of militaristic operation to help with the Sand Snatchers. Violan just made sure that Az was okay. You guys are back in Rolnos, though. Um, I'll say that you have, long rested. You guys are all
Yay!
okay, and you're back in the
Exactly.
main city.
Let me find my character.
There's
There it
a
is.
lot of hustle and bustle still, But,
Makes sense.
yeah. So if you guys would like, you can go. Whew, sorry. You guys can go back to the guard station and talk to Nilavat more, or we can do other things. Essentially, we have a little bit of downtime here, is what I'm trying to convey.
I kind of want to. Okay, we're fighting Yanti, which makes me think magic and poison. Is there a way that like I can discuss with Neil about giving like soldiers and stuff like that, like anti-poison stuff?
Yeah, you can try and. So you're gonna go to the guard stuff, and you're gonna go to the central guard sort of ring and
Like
try finding Nilavat.
yeah, yeah.
All right, absolutely. Um,
Oh,
let's see here. This goes here. Sure, you can absolutely do that. What else is everyone doing? I just want to have a good idea before we start focusing individually here.
I think Ants is going to either going to one go out into the desert and try and call for those two sand snatchers that he's befriended.
Okay.
he wants to just discuss something with them real quick. But given that that's probably unlikely considering just their current situation, if depending on how much time it would take, he might go visit the Knolls.
Oh
Okay.
my
The
god, I
ones
forgot about them.
the group, not the ones underground, the ones that are the ones
Yeah,
that
the guys, the ones who are on your side.
yeah, the strike squad.
Did I loop
Oh my
this?
god.
Yes, I did.
I'm just saying, tell them Amdar's back. They're gonna like that, I bet. Do
They
it.
don't know who you are.
These Knolls are the ones that I gave alcohol to. Remember that.
Were they?
No, they're not.
Yeah. Wait, then what happened to those guys? Remember something was mentioned last session about them.
Well, it's not the same group. There was a giant gathering of gnolls and goblins in that underground area that Luca was initially met in. So those guys are not the same guys that helped with Tanger and stuff. They're just a group of gnolls.
Okay. Okay. What did happen to those guys? Actually, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Most likely, they are still under Maro's control to this day.
Ah, shucks.
In any case, so you're going to go to Nilavat. Ants is going to find either the gnolls or try and communicate with those sand snatchers. Luca, Violin, anything you two are going to be doing?
Um.
Oh, you go first.
Oh. I was just gonna say, unless I don't really have anything like plot drivingly, like anything I wanted to do, I was just gonna say like Violin's probably gonna be like up practicing the story of what just happened, like acting it out and like whatever.
Oh, like of
like
what just happened to
practicing.
you guys?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because like she was writing it, and so like now she's trying to like figure out how she should perform it.
That's incredible. I love that.
Thank you.
Violin the Bard, telling tales of her own daring exploits.
Yes.
So, and then Luca?
Prop. I want to say maybe off, like dancing with, Velan, but also, yeah, I'll just say dancing with Velan, kind of just, getting the feel for her music and stuff.
All right. So Violin and Luca are prepared to make no strings attached to the music hall.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Ants, we'll begin with you, since
All right.
your name starts with an A. So I mean, alphabetically speaking,
Mm.
you're going to try and go out and find those two sand snatchers that you had met with, right?
Yes.
All right. Just give me 1 second here. So, Ants, you make it to about the north gate, and you see the rest of, sorry, just doing that for me. You see the rest of the Outlands, continuing sort of forward, stretching out as far as the eye can see. It's a great, vast expanse of, sand and desert. But you know that out there are sand snatchers being hurt. Unjustly, unfairly. And you gotta do something about it. So, if you'd like, you can continue just walking throughout. There is a hardened path that sort of different carts are going through. Hello, Rumi. So you can either just try and go out there, maybe get a sand snatcher's attention, mayhaps, or um, you can maybe ask a departing cart to take you to the outpost where the two sand snatchers left you off.
Um. So if I do the cart, I assume that I probably wouldn't be able to get back very soon.
Well, if you do the cart, then you would travel much faster to the actual area.
Mhm.
Um,
But like I wouldn't.
but you would be limited by whether or not there's a cart at that outpost that's returning soon.
What? Yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
could have the
That's where
sand
I was.
snatchers take you back.
True. That's was part of a bit part of the plan, not a huge thing. I don't know how. I don't know if they're like trapped there or anything. Um. But I think I will. Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's a cart
Sure thing.
to the outpost. But
Um,
I want to
yeah.
before I do the cart, I'd like to just ask them. So are you guys? Sorry, I'm not doing his voice right. So what the hell was that? I'm sorry. One sec. So are you guys? Is there any? Is there any? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to shout "buddy" real quick, just so I can like get the thing in.
Go for it.
Buddy. Okay. All right. Uh, are you guys coming back here anytime? Like,
You're
would
just
y'all mind if I just? Sorry, someone's stuck in my throat. If so, is there a cart around here? Actually, let me ask that first.
Yeah, so Ants, you were just rambling to no one, and everyone's looking at you like you're fucking crazy. I'm kidding. Yeah,
I
no,
was.
there's definitely a cart going through. You see that there's an Aarakocra and a Harangon who are currently manning it. They're loading up various supplies. You see jugs of water and bags of what you can assume to be food.
Um. Hey, where y'all headed to?
The Harangon zips up immediately. His ears point to your direction, and he says, "Oh, we're going to the northern outpost, the northern
Oh.
one closest to here. You know, the one that looks at the southern end of the and then the Aarakocra
Place.
turns back and she says, Serpents Ravine? He says, yeah, that.
Wow, that's a very useful coincidence. I need to go there.
Oh, well, come along then, friend. What's your name?
Okay,
He
how
puts his hand
fast-
out.
My name is Ants. Nice to meet you. What's yours, fella?
All right, just give me like 1 second here.
Yeah.
You said Blimithy. Well, that's great, Blimithy.
Blimithy?
I'm
I don't
sorry.
know where you met a... The name's Zuzu.
I'm messing. Zuzu, all right. Uzu or Zuzu?
Zuzu. Z-U-Z-U.
all- Well, nice to meet. Is this the Aarakocra or is this the?
That is the Harangon.
Okay, the Harangon. What is a Harangon?
Rabbit folk.
Okay, nice to meet you, Zuzu. I shake your hand. And
All right,
you?
he shakes yours
If
back.
Okay.
What's up?
Nothing. I just realized that was a pun. Harangon.
Harangon.
Yeah, I'm
Harangon.
angry.
He's a... Yep, rabbit folk.
He's a-
Anyway,
I'm angry now. Yeah.
good. I hope you are.
But yes. Anyways, your name?
The Aarakocra just looked at you. Name's Daff. Get in.
Hello, Deb. Okay. And I hop in the cart. So how quick are we making a return?
Well, we're just going to collect any scrolls that the researchers have need to deliver to... Shit, what's her fucking name? I forgot the boss's name. I'm so, I'm
Oh.
terrible. It was Saw.
Serpents are actually
I think it was Saw. You know what?
Wait,
Her
who
name's
was
Saw
the
now.
name
All right, Sa.
Yeah, saw. So,
All right, Sa.
yeah, we'll just any of the research that the researchers need to deliver to Saw, we'll be transporting that as soon as we deliver all the food and stuff.
Perfect. So where are the guards?
Guards for what?
You, you.
For me?
Yeah.
Why
Did
would I
you?
need a
Did they
guard?
not? How many days has this been since last session?
It has been like this is the next morning.
Okay. Ooh. I don't know. When did you guys get this order? Because this is.
Well,
All
we've
right. I
been
should be enough. I should be enough. Just how comfortable are you guys around sand snatchers?
pretty uncomfortable, all things considered.
Hmm.
Though Zuzu here is fast enough to outrun them.
Okay. Can you fly? You can fly, of course. I believe at least.
Yes, I can fly.
Okay. Just making sure. Sorry. Um.
None. You're fine.
All right. And all right. So there's gonna be some chicanery that goes on in a few minutes once or no, just once we get there.
What do you mean
Just
chicanery?
just some general goofs and gaffs.
Zuzu looks at you. I love goofs and gaffs.
Oh, I like you. Yeah, no, but for real though, it's you'll see when you get there. You'll see when you get there. I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Your tone inspires confidence in me, Daff says as she's like as she begins
I'm glad
having
it
the
does.
cart get moved.
I try. I attempt to high five them. Nice.
Zuzu high fives you.
Hell yeah! I high five
Haha.
four times. I do one. I do my biggest arm first,
Uh huh.
biggest arm second, and then I reach up my two little arms.
And he like slaps him down.
Hell yeah! Woo!
Woo! Yeah. You guys, take this trail out. It's kind of an uneventful journey, to be honest. Hours pass, and with that, we're going to. Des, are you in a position to where you could play reasonably?
Oh my, you play reasonably, yeah. Though I will say that marker of me leaving is coming up in like solid 20 minutes. But we're chilling, gang. We're chilling.
20 minutes of Des content is all I'm asking. All right.
Perfect.
Do. So, Amdar, you are going through the main central guard station and finding Nilavat. The southern central
Yeah.
guard station, I should say.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, southern.
Yep. So, I'll eventually. I mean, you're gonna go through it. You're gonna ask a couple people, and you're gonna find him eventually. Nilavat.
Yeah.
You see him holding a couple different papers, and he is like talking to someone. He says, "Right, I want you to set up a perimeter of guards around
Nilavat.
the." Yes.
Nilavat.
Oh,
So-
Amdar.
Yes.
1 second, please. And he turns him. Eastern wall. Guards posted. Every minute of the hour. I don't care what you have to tell Saw. I need her men. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Yes, Amdar, what can I do for you?
So, from what I'm seeing, you're clearly preparing for, well, what we told you. Which brings up, how well is your force prepared to deal with poison or various magic?
Well, poison we have remedies for. It's not exactly uncommon to get attacked by something with poisonous capabilities, but magic we're not especially well equipped for combat. I mean, we have
Well-
some of our own mages, luckily,
Well,
but
I will say the two things that we experienced most, well, in our encounter, was a very special type of poison which confuddled the mind, and the other thing was, well, just very, very powerful magic.
you said poison that confuddled the mind.
It was so Ants and Velan both befell of it,
Hmm.
and they were making less rational choices. They're both of the ant spellcasting in particular seem to dwindle in effect.
And what would you generally classify Ance's spellcasting as?
Well, it's
Was it
very related to nature,
so
so
druidic mostly?
yes, I'd say druidic in origin.
Okay.
He's not, he's not a cleric for God's sake.
Very few are out here. Although I've met a couple clerics to the Traveler's God, I have to ask them how that works. Regardless, we'll absolutely we can try
just
our best to
suggesting-
prepare. What are your suggestions?
Well, obviously those who can prepare certain spells prepare for those particular things. Like for example, any mage that are capable of casting counter spell. That's a mighty suggestion.
Sounds
Or
well.
those who can make it so people are more dexterous and other such. You know,
Yes, and
I
I
mean-
I would assume dispelling magical effects as well, in case the mind
Yeah.
is invaded.
yes, that'd probably work.
Wonderful.
So this
I'll
also
have to talk
brings
to
up.
Balamont about maybe him sending over something that can help with poison.
That could help. Also, Neelavat,
Yes.
have you ever thought of using some of the citizens themselves? I mean, obviously they're not part of the military force, but I'm pretty sure there's some renowned figures, other adventurers even, that are inside the town as we speak.
Oh,
They could aid us in this.
don't you worry, my friend. The call will be put out once it's necessary. The people of Ralnos are very, let's say, defensive of their city. So, should it befall any sort of misfortune, I have faith that our people will come to our aid. But
Well, I was just
that is a nuclear option.
yes,
If anything
obviously we
else.
don't want citizens throwing themselves in the middle of the fight. I mean, most
What
of them
does-
aren't that tough. But
Yes.
Neelavat, this also brings up. I'm assuming you know about Malroar, right? Remember, I wasn't here. Was he told about that? He was told
Yeah,
about that, right?
Neelavat knows about Maror. In fact, Ancient Chance the Tabaxi that you guys had met, he has a lot of his research with the Yuan-Ti actually does make mentions of Maror, Ina, and Halkak.
Okay.
So,
Which brings
Neelavat is
up-
aware of Maror. He doesn't know a lot about Maror.
Well, for all we know, giant snake, lots of magic. I'm assuming, does everyone have the general idea of we're assuming he's a certain monster type?
I mean, we can guess.
Yeah, that's what.
But
I'm,
you would have
saying,
had to have extensive knowledge about monsters of the world.
Um. Okay. Yeah.
Like there are some
Fair.
wizards who spend their whole lives learning about monsters and honing their understanding of them. Same thing with rangers. That's why they have the favorite enemy trait. After all, they dedicate themselves to it. So, if you want to try and in your mind pinpoint something
Yeah,
like that.
because I want to. Yeah, I kind of want to suggest to Neil that he from what we've seen, he's probably this. So it'd be best to prepare for particularly this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I'm trying to suggest. Would I be able to roll an intelligence check for that?
You would roll a history check.
History.
Yep.
Ooh, I'm good at those. I am good at those. Perfect. How does a 22 do?
So, Amdar, in your magical studies, I'm sure you've come across various monsters. I mean, you're a pretty well-traveled individual. You know what like a rust monster is. You've heard of other things. But you've heard tale of giant snakes as well, but nothing sentient. Mostly just snakes. So the type of monster specifically that Maror could be eludes you.
Okay.
They might not even be a monster at all. It could just be some kind of an illusion.
Or a symbolic gesture, something like that.
Well, to your knowledge, it could be. You know that
Okay.
religions will often, in their deification of some people, sort of in a modern sense, hype them up, quote unquote. Just like
Okay.
give them traits that they did not possess normally. This is typical in things like Orcish and Goliath culture, but it's not unheard of in other things.
Okay. Okay. I will say we are gonna be cut off a little short here, like in like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
So, would I be able to like just bid farewell to Neil with that right now after telling him all this?
absolutely. Nilavat, he
Okay.
kind of looks at you. He says, "Well, Amdar, I will get researching. I have to send a message to Balamont about that. But you do your preparations. If you have any other counsel you'd wish to talk to me, come find me."
Oh, I got my own preparations. I have quite the grand plan of my own to protect the city.
Wonderful.
I mean, prep time's my entire thing, but it was very nice talking to you, Neil. Tell Balamont that I said hello, and
Absolutely.
well,
I'll give him an update about you and Ants.
thank you. I shall be seeing you. And with that, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be leaving now.
Sure thing.
I'll be back in a little bit. Okay. See you guys.
All right. Velen and Luca.
Yes.
Where are you practicing your music?
Uh. I don't know.
Middle town square, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no sort of like town square, like official, like this is the town square dedicated to Schmerman Schmebulok. But there is like this big ol' area in the marketplace where vendors sort of like gather around and stuff. So it kind of functions as a town square almost. Um so yeah, you guys are just practicing your performances there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this as like Luca, you dance to the notes that Violin begins as she composes and writes. The song, people will stop and they'll like, listen and enjoy themselves. You see that there's a lizard folk child who is like, mommy, mommy, look, and they're like tugging at their mom's shawl to like point at you guys. It's like, I want to
No.
be like that when I grow up. And then mom's like, yes,
Oh.
dear. That's why
No,
you're in.
you don't.
That's why you're in lessons.
Oh.
And so
No.
they're like, yay, and they want to run away. But yeah.
So cute.
Um.
Oh, actually, I have something that I think we should do.
Oh.
Tee hee.
What is that thing?
Yeah.
We have to go talk to Az.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's. Where are you at?
Where he at? You
Where he
know
at?
that Az has been set up in a tavern called the Stolen Stinger.
The stolen what?
The Stolen Stinger.
Stinger. I thought you said sticker. I was like,
Yeah, somebody's sticker got stolen. They were really butthurt about it, and they made a whole tavern about it. No, it's
stolen stinger
the
is good though. I
Stolen
like that.
Stinger.
Stinger. All right, let's. Luca, would you like to head over there?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yay!
You guys make it into the Stolen Stinger, and you see a couple people just sort of lounging around, and you see Az sitting at a table. Tanger's with him, and you see that Az is just kind of like awkwardly shrunk behind Tanger, who is currently being yelled at by Gellis. Violin, you remember Gellis, the tigerfish of the West, pompous, bit of a fool, hero to his people. He's a fish
Not
guy.
really.
Yeah. Az has probably told you about him, but you've probably never met the guy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you see this, Lokatha yelling at Tanger. He's very
Oh.
angry. He's like, I swear, you show your face right here. I swear to God, give me my money. You always steal every night card. God damn it! And Tanger's just like, shut the fuck up. My god, I can't enjoy a drink with my friend here. We are in public. Gellis, calm the fuck down.
Hey guys.
Thank God. Violin, thank you. Hello. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
She leans back.
I'm
You-
so good. How are you guys?
I'm doing about as great as I can be. And as he lights up immediately when he sees you two, he says, Violin, Luca, hi.
Hi. Oh my god.
Hi.
I
He
was
gives-
wondering how you were doing.
He gives you guys a hug.
Aww.
Can I have you both roll me a perception check, please?
Oh god. Why would you say that?
Because I'm evil. I'm kidding.
Let me find a good D20 for this.
Yeah, I agree.
And I have to find my character sheet. In my endless Procreate.
That's
You said
gonna be
What was that, Savior?
that's gonna be a 21.
21. And Violin?
Play. You said perception, right?
Perception, yes.
Okay, let me just. Oh, I can't read. Okay. I also got a 21.
Wonderful. You both notice that beneath Az's hair, you see that some of his, on his forehead, some skin is raised. And the two of you recognize it. Well, actually, the two of you don't recognize it, but it's definitely not supposed to be there.
Oh.
If you'd like to try and recognize it, I can have you roll a thing.
I'd like to roll a thing.
Arcana. Actually, no, you've made this roll before. Violin, you understand what it is.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, it's that modified symbol of enchantment that I had mentioned previously.
Huh.
You know, the one that was on the back of his mask,
Yes, and then I broke it.
and then you broke it. Wish I got that on
Wow.
recording. That would have been cool.
It would have.
But yeah,
Man, he's still under that damn. Okay, fuck. I say that out of character. But
Fix
well.
Yeah.
him. How
And-
do we operate on him?
Tanger gets up and she puts one arm around both of you and says, "Sorry, Gellis, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have to catch up with my good old friends here. So, yeah, we were just leaving, right, guys?
Oh yes, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Great." And as she's walking out, you both see her flip off Gellis. And you hear him yell from the back of the tavern, "I will get my money back, you!" And then she slams the door. I hate that guy. Anyway, so
I think he's quite funny. I don't know. I don't know what.
what brings you
What's your-
to looking for us? Or him, probably.
You know, just to catch up,
All right.
see how we're doing after the whole commotion.
Well, I'm great, as says as he looks up at you. I haven't had any blackouts, I don't think. There's no lapses in time that I'm forgetting. So I think I'm doing good.
That's good.
Good.
How are you guys?
Very
I
proud of you.
I want to hear about everything you guys have done. Tanger was telling me a little bit about it, but yeah. So what happened with
Well-
you guys?
Do you want to explain it, Luca?
Yeah, sure. Well, we went into this dungeon, had some weird snake stuff going on with it.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually we got to this lower part where and he kind of looks uncomfortable for a second, kind of remembering what happened with him and the amulet. Where we met this god lady thing.
God lady
And
thing?
Yes, and I think I exploded her husband with the
I
hellish
think so,
rebuke.
yes. You did.
What the heck?
They were evil as.
I figured. I mean, I know you two wouldn't go around assaulting innocent people.
No.
And then
Listen,
he
you
looks at
can-
Tanger, and Tanger's like, "What? I got over it." Punches Az in the arm, or where his arm should be at least. Anyway,
um, but I mean, it was very obvious that there was some torture going on, and hopefully we stopped it or at least put a pause to it.
well that's good. You know, I can't thank you guys enough for helping me out. I like
Yeah.
No.
I like not having a fog in my head, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Speaking of your head,
yeah.
and she kind of like reaches out to like raise the part on his like forehead. Like,
Yeah.
you seem to have something wrong with your forehead.
Yeah, it kind of appeared a couple days after you guys left. Um yeah, I don't know what it is. Um but I figure it'll go away soon. Once this is all over at least.
Hey, Velan,
Yes.
can I talk to Az privately really quickly? And he looks really, really nervous.
Sure. I'll just be over here, and she like goes and I don't know,
Can I
walks
give her
over
a
to like.
hug before she goes?
Oh yes, you can.
All right.
And she like pats you on the back, like
How about you and
reassuring.
Tanger talk?
Yeah, Tanger takes a hint. She's like, "All right, all right."
Yeah. Let's go take a stroll. Promenade.
A promenade in Ralnos. The most not white, not British. Anyway, there is no Ton. Anyway, so yeah, Luca, you pull Az aside. You are still in like the public sort of, like just outside a tavern, but what are you guys doing?
All right. You said that there wasn't anything going on with your head, right? With memories and stuff.
Yeah, nothing's happened that I can remember, at least. I mean, I don't feel like I used to.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if I inspect that bomb?
Yeah, okay. It just kind of hurts when people touch it, so.
Okay. So kind of just. Is there any markings on it? Any?
The raised, like I said, the raised flesh looks like a modified symbol of enchantment, and it's exactly where on the mask, if you remember on the mask, it had the symbol of modified enchantment on it, right on the forehead, where this bump is appearing. So, it almost looks like it was burned into his skin.
Oh, okay, okay. Here, give me 1 second. I will be right back. I just have to go take some medication.
Sure thing. Violin, Luca pulls Az away, and you and Tanger get to promenade for a little bit. Tanger's like, "So, V, I haven't talked to you in so long. What is happening with you? Why? I mean, I thought you would be in Wamu for the festival, so that explains why you're around, but, it's been a while. Talk to me."
I mean, I don't know. I've met these people and they're all so nice, and we've been doing really good things together.
I'm glad. Seems like you guys are helping out the city.
I think so. I hope so. I just don't
I
know
just
what's
can't.
gonna happen afterwards.
Oh well. Whatever happens, I'm sure I'll go back to ferrying people along.
Oh.
You know, doing nothing else. She winks.
Yes, nothing else.
Nothing else. At all. I mean, what are you talking about? Me
Oh, me?
engaging in unsavory activity?
No.
No. In any case, you know, I want to mention, I had this weird one a while back. It was this couple. One of them was deathly ill, and she had an enormous thing of money for me. They really wanted to go to Vimderol.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite strange. Um, her husband was. He looked pale, his eyes sunken in, almost like a corpse. And she gave me such a big load of money. It was insane. So I ferried them to Vimderol, and she then took out another bag of coin and said, "Miss, do you know how to fight?" And like Tanger begins like almost acting this out, like, "Miss,
Yeah.
do you know how to fight? I want to make sure we get there safely." And so eventually I had to be their bodyguard too, but I was happy to do it. And she leans in, "I'm going to be buying a new ship soon." In any case, I took them to meet this one lady. She was incredibly tall, must have been a Goliath. She only whispered, though. I couldn't hear a word of what they were saying, and eventually, this Goliath lady took them, and I didn't see them again.
Huh.
Yeah, it was so strange. Not my usual job, as you know, but I was happy to do it for the money I was paid.
Right.
Yeah. So, I do have one other thing that might interest you.
Yes?
So, who was that boy you were talking about last time?
Oh. Um. Well,
What was the description you gave me?
long dark hair and pale skin,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, a mask.
Okay. Mask, yes. Was this a fighter of some kind?
Yes.
Yes. I think when I was on that trip, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw him.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. God knows I didn't approach him, but um, yeah, I believe I saw him. What did he? We said he was a fighter. What did he fight with?
A sword.
Well, he had two, but you know. Alright, Villain, don't.
And like her eyes are big hearts.
And she begins fluttering. Alright, Villain,
Oh
don't.
my
Not out here. Anyway, well, if you ever need to go to Vimdurol, especially after this, you just let me know, and I'll set you up with a ferry.
That's very generous of you. Thank you.
Oh well, we have to help each other. least I have to help you. I mean, you've been friends with Az for so long, so.
Oh,
And we've been friends for so long, so.
we have.
We have. She gives you a little punch.
Oh, I'll do a little punch back. Meh.
She laughs. Alright. Luca, are you good to continue your.
Absolutely.
Great. Um, you and Az are, once again, alone. As alone as you can be in this, like, public-ish area. But yeah, Az says, I haven't felt anything strange.
How did you break free from it? I don't understand.
I don't know. I mean, you broke the mask. I woke up and, I mean, sure, I had a couple, um, dizzy spells, as I'll call them, but I haven't had them for a while now.
When did that start happening?
Me forgetting? Or,
Not forgetting. Like, when did you stop forgetting?
um, well, I remember waking up for a little bit, and I was in Wamu, and I felt every bone in my body ache. Um, there was this pulsing, violent pain in my chest, and I was being flown through the air, and I saw Amdar. It looked like he had just punched me, and I was flying back, and then I got grabbed by something. It hurt, and then they pulled me into a cart, and then I went back asleep. And then the next time
Oh
I
my.
woke up, I was in here. I was here with you all. Amdar wasn't there, but you know.
Oh my god. Okay. Um. Now, hear me
Uh
out.
oh.
And this might sound a little bizarre. I feel like you were somewhat connected to the person that I had to fight.
Really?
Perhaps.
Who did you have to? I mean, I know you said this one lady and you exploded her husband, but who was she?
I don't quite remember her name, and I choose not to for my own purposes. Um, and his fists kind of ball up in anger.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you kind of see him tense up, and there's obviously something going on mentally, but he's not going to say anything about it.
You see, as kind of spaces out a bit, and he almost like falls over forward, and I like, it was Ina, wasn't it? That was her name.
Why do you know that?
I don't know. There was a, it wasn't exactly a voice, but it was a feeling that her name was Ina.
As I don't think you're entirely free from whatever this is.
I don't know. I mean, that hasn't happened in a while, and you see him like clutch his forehead. Oh, he almost collapses onto the
Oh,
ground. I'm sorry.
I try and
I'm
catch him.
Yeah, you managed to, and as it's just, I'm sorry, I can't. What? Um, ugh, um, uh, what were we talking about?
Ina.
Yeah, yes, yes. I don't. I just. Her name was Ina. I know that. I think. Yes, I do. I do. I know it. How was she?
What do you mean?
How was, the. I'm sorry, I don't know what I mean. I'm.
As what do you know?
I don't know what I know.
As what do you know?
I don't know.
You're gonna look me in the eyes and tell me what you fucking know, or I swear to God.
I don't know. And you see Az is beginning to tear up.
Oh,
I don't.
shit, shit.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
I don't.
Hey,
I don't know why I know that. I don't know why I
okay,
asked that.
okay, okay. We're just gonna take it slow. That was on me. I'm sorry. Quick to fuse.
I'm sorry. Um. Well, why do you think she's connected to me? Besides the fact that I know her name.
I think that bump on your head has to do something with it. Hey, DM,
Yeah,
can I check my own character's head?
absolutely.
Do I feel anything?
No,
Okay, okay.
I don't. And Az begins scratching the back of his neck. I don't know. I'm sorry. Um, how about we just don't, how about, can we, I don't know. I just, would it be okay if we have a bit of normalcy?
Yeah, but I do want to tell you one thing before we go. I need
Okay,
you to promise to keep it on the down low.
I will.
Now, I don't know you that well, Alice. However, I feel a somewhat connection to you, as in we're both in the same situation. So I feel like, and the reason I got mad at you is because I know that you want to be out of this as much as I do, if
Mm-hmm,
not more. When I was in the dungeon, I had a encounter when I put on a amulet and I
mm-hmm,
met Ina, hoping that I would break free of whatever was causing my strife, and yet I don't feel free. I declined her offer, yet something's not quite right, and I am sorry that I lit a fuse to get angry at you quick. I just want to know what's going on. I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. Well, I just hope that whatever's happening, I don't want you to, well, I promise that if I learn anything else, if I know anything else, I will tell you. And if I can help you break out of your situation, and because you've been helping me with mine, so if if I learn something, you're the first person I'll talk to.
Alright. Now I apologize for pulling you aside like this.
It's
Um,
okay.
let's have that normalcy, why don't we? Let's take a little bit of a day for ourselves, yes? I know Veland and Tangerine are off to something fun. I could hear them laughing.
I I'd like that. I just I have a feeling that I don't know. I feel something of I can't really describe it, but I don't know. It's sort of like a door and there's something knocking on it in the back of my head. But I don't know. It's fine. It's whatever.
Hey, Aunt, or Az, can you take my hands for a second and look me in my eyes?
Yeah. He takes one of your hands.
Oh shit, yeah. I take one of his hand in both my hands and I look
Mhm.
him directly in the eyes with the most like stern look that I can possibly give him.
Mhm.
Whatever you do not answer that door. And I let go and I smile.
All right. As he nods his head and the two of you rejoin Tanger and Velan. Velan, as you and Tanger are talking about your mystery man, you see that
Yes.
Luca and Az have finished their discussions.
Hi.
Well, well,
Hi.
well. Look who's back. So,
Indeed we are. Indeed we are.
what are we going to do?
I
Well,
don't know. Talk to ants.
Well, too bad. Because as you want to talk to ants, we're cutting away to ants.
I
No,
like to
I.
imagine that during that whole like very tense scene, like Ants is playing like fucking like Knick Knack Paddywhack or like whatever the fuck with Zuzu.
Patty cake.
Yeah, playing like patty cake, but I've got 4 arms, so I've got the advantage.
I like how you have the advantage when it's like a
There's
cooperative.
no gold in the game. It's a cooperative game, but I have the advantage.
Exactly. That's the best kind of advantage to have. But yeah, ants. The carriage ride is uneventful at best. Zuzu would have as event a couple times hop out of the cart and run around the dunes. And hop back in, and
All during this, I am like sending out like the psychic signals, like for those 2 specific ones that
mm-hmm.
I have my notes app for. Hold on, I'm going to my notes app.
Oh, he has notes.
I'm calling out to Jacob and Lydia.
Hey, he remembered the names. Jacob
did.
and Lydia.
Do I get advantage for calling them out because I remembered their names?
Well,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
as you guys make it to the
Well,
outpost, you don't hear any sign of Jacob or Lydia. The two of them hop out and begin getting their supplies, trading their supplies for scrolls. Ants, as you return, an Aarakocra flies down and he meets up with you. He says, you recognize him. This is Das, the appointed boss of the outpost.
Hello, Des.
Hi there, Ants. Ants, right? That was the name?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. Um, I have the strangest thing to tell you. So,
Yes.
um, as you know, there's some Sand Snatcher territory around, and we keep sighting um, these two Sand Snatcher scouts who will roam the desert. Well, do you know anything about that?
Yeah, those Jacob and Lydia.
J-
Oh, my
J-
apologies.
Jacob
Okay,
and
so
Jacob and Lydia.
yes, it appears that they're a group of 2 sand snatchers who, as far as I can tell,
broken free kind of from like the Queen's command. From like at the very least like it's they're friends. I've befriended them.
Oh, we
Is
figured. I
good.
mean, they
True,
haven't
yes,
attacked
but
anybody.
yeah, but I get just wanted to be absolutely sure. Um, it's just I'm actually trying to talk to them right now. I'm going to there's some official tricky business going down. We might need their help. So
All
I
right.
don't know if you can like
Would you like me to fly you over
yeah.
to them? I think we have a recent
Oh, perfect.
sighting.
Yes. Yes. Perfect. Perfect.
All right. And Das takes you to the entrance to the gate, and he picks you up by your shoulders and starts flying you. Sorry, across the dunes.
Perfect.
Eventually, Das he says, "We're flying into the territory now." As you soar.
Um. Yeah. Let's go before we hit the territory. I don't want to alert any guards or anything like that. I don't know about the others. That's what I'm here to figure out. I'm here to figure out if there's a similar like sentiment amongst the Sand Snatchers. I want to see if
Sure.
we can wage a rebellion.
I think, and you see him looking around. Ants, can I have you roll a perception check for me?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me just. Perception. That's a 19.
All right.
Yay! My bad rolls are gone.
You notice that as you're flying around, you see some wooden posts off in the distance that seem to have been put up by various Aarakocra, and in fact, you see that one of them has some Aarakocra perched on it. Eventually, Das flies you down, and he says, and he like points at it, and then he like makes a little line and continues it with his wings. We should be at the edge. This is
All
the
right.
edge of the recorded territory, at least.
Alrighty. Perfect. I begin sending out the signals.
Sure. Ants, you begin sending out your telepathic signals, and eventually you do see the two sand snatchers that you have identified as Jacob and Lydia crawling out from the sand.
Perfect.
Welcome back, Des.
God, is that my favorite crew? Right here?
Um,
Getting back.
Ants, Jacob and Lydia greet you warmly, and Das looks fucking terrified.
Hello, Jacob, Lydia. I give them both head pats.
They accept them.
Alrighty.
Des.
Alright. I need
Sorry.
fellas.
Das is he is not enjoying this at all. He is my goodness.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah, he is not thrilled.
Alright. Fellas, how's it hanging? How's it going? Alright. We have a bit of a mission. We're gonna get you guys out of this. That much I can promise you. That is mission number one. However, what's the I need you to start spreading ideas. We're gonna do a jailbreak. I want you guys, if you guys are willing, start spreading the word. We're going to arrive with a strike force. I'll send a signal. I'll let you all know. When that signal rises, just rise up and just try and get as many people on board to help us. We're gonna get your queen out of there.
The Sand Snatchers give you clicks and thrums of their sort of like, I don't know bug anatomy, but
Uh, yeah.
yeah, they respond to you affirmatively. You can tell.
All right. Perfect. All right. And just we are going to have a group of gnolls join us. I just want to warn you: don't kill every gnoll.
They
Just
begin immediately after you say that. They begin almost like
okay,
hissing
okay. Is that all right? So
and like angry clicks.
yes, no, I'm aware that they're not up to great stuff, but these guys, the reason those guys are bad, as far as we can tell so far, we believe they're under some sort of mind control, and it would be just if you can avoid killing them, you can do it, but I don't think that it's. I'm not going to tell you guys no. You've been, through a lot of shit, and you just try and keep them. If you can possibly like stun or restrain them easier, just do that instead. It would be useful to have some information. Is all I'm gonna say.
All right. Their hostility dies down, and you see them both nod their heads. Das is just looking at you. He like goes in. He's like, "What the actual fuck are you doing?"
I am. Did you not hear me explain everything?
No, you've been
You
speaking.
didn't.
Ants, you've been speaking telepathically this whole time.
That's fair. I get the two mixed up sometimes. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're fine.
It's no. Thank you, man. Yeah, Bug Rebellion.
Bug rebellion?
Bug Rebellion.
Usurp the throne.
Not
Bug
against
rebellion.
us, right?
No. Hey, you guys don't have any power over them. How could they rebel, silly? No, they're rebelling against the people who, live in the snake pit, and they're, forcing them to dig tunnels. You remember those snake tunnels I was freaking out about?
Yes,
Sorry,
the
I know
snake
snake's
tunnel.
a bad word.
No,
Yeah,
we're
the
outside of
serpent.
the city. We're fine.
Okay. But yeah, the serpent tunnels.
Yes.
Or it's like the anthill. The whole desert's you ever seen an anthill? It's like that, but imagine the entire desert.
Well, yeah,
And it's
I
not
have an
ants.
understanding of how sand snatchers burrow.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, but imagine that, but it's filled with gnolls and cultists.
Yeah, that I can see that being a problem.
Exactly. So we're gonna, stop that. We're gonna get all those sand snatcher queens out of there, and we are going to stop them from, making their tunnels, and then we will have a whole. Well, I don't know if they'll be with us exactly. They can choose not to. They've got free will and all. But
I feel
it
like
would be their.
there'd be an understanding that we could come to.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna destroy a bunch of cultists with a group of my ant buddies.
Huzzah!
Yay, huzzah indeed, my friend.
Okay. The two sand snatchers begin thudding the ground with their pincers,
Is a huzzah as well.
and they like snap them, do a couple clicks, and then they burrow away.
I repeat the motion at them as they burrow away. Alrighty. How fast can you get us back to the place?
Pretty fast. And yeah,
Let's go.
he picks you up and he flies you back.
Alrighty.
I'll say you make it in time for the cart. Zuzu and Daff are just loading up.
I just tell them Bug Rebellion.
You say Bug Rebellion, they're like, sweet! Daff
Bug Rebellion.
Daff goes,
I started chanting
yeah.
Suzu.
Zuzu begins chanting, Bug Rebellion! Bug Rebellion!
Bug Rebellion! Bug Rebellion!
A
Yeah,
bunch
we do
of
that
the
entire
other-
way home.
A bunch of the other, like, Aarakocra look at Das, and Das tries to explain it to them.
I feel like if we did that the entire way home, we'd have to roll initiative.
Bug Rebellion! Bug Rebellion! Yeah, you would have to... You'd get attacked by Daff at that point. I think you'd have to...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
She'd fucking murder you. Anyway,
She would.
you make it back to the northern section.
Yay.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's time to head to the Knolls. And
Wonderful.
and I think that's where my scene would end. I don't know.
Wow, it's almost like you're catching on to my style of DMing and the rhythm at which I switch between my players during downtime. I love
Perfect.
how natural that feels. Amdar, you're back! What's up, buddy?
Oh, I'm trying to think of what Amdar would have done after Neil that.
I
By the
mean,
way,
you
okay,
know about the Knolls.
I know about the Knolls, but there is so obviously. How did that? Okay, because we got cut off when this last happened. What happened between that conversation between me and Az? From what I remember, we ended off that conversation talking about that damn mark on his skull.
Yeah,
Right.
which is funny because coincidentally you were also gone for when Luca and Az had a private discussion about that.
Yeah.
So he said that it appeared a couple days after you guys had left him in the care of Nilavat. It hurts when you touch it, and he has no clue why it's there.
And we didn't try anything to cure it or anything like that.
That's up to you if you wanted to try to cure it with some sort of...
Well, my initial idea, because Velan was in the room, was dispel magic. That was the initial thought process. Yeah, but though I do want to see Az because I want to know where he's gonna be during when this is all going down.
You want to go find Az?
Yeah, a little bit. I want to okay. The thing is, I want to know where he's going to be when when all this fighting is gonna happen, specifically.
Okay.
And I want to hear about that.
Well, Az is currently having a bit of a promenade with Tanger, Velan, and Luca, but his last known location isn't exactly hidden knowledge. So you go to the Stolen Stinger, you find Gellis at a table. You see Gellis at a table. Stolen Stinger is a tavern in the southern section of Rolnos. And Gellis is kind of just
Gellis.
moping to himself.
Gellis, is that you? Gellis.
And he looks up. Oh, Amdar! Yes, hello! And he gets up.
Sure.
He puts
What
his
are you-
hand out.
What are you doing? I'm gonna shake his hand. What are you doing sitting here all alone, Gellis?
Well,
Come on.
I was trying to get my stolen money back from that pirate wench, but then two of her friends came along and took her and the boy.
Oh, about that, I will say he's innocent. Yes,
I figured he was, but
Well, we did some investigating with Tandra. You know, when we interrogated them that one time, turns out that it was all just big rumors and shit like that, from what we saw.
he looks at
Very
you.
weird.
Roll me a deception.
Ooh,
Actually, wait,
goddamn
no, roll persuasion because it legitimately wasn't Tanger. Like,
Ah.
it actually was not Tanger who was doing that.
I'm not lying here.
You are not lying.
Okay, how does a 15 do?
Incredibly well, actually. Surprisingly well. Gellis, he looks at you, he says, he crosses his arms. Fine. You know what? Fine. No. I can accept that Tanger is innocent. I don't know. And he just, sits down.
You know,
Oh.
Hello,
Gellis,
Kappa?
Gellis, I knew you could. Because here's the thing,
Yeah, to
Tanjiro is all
look
about,
off.
oh, he's never gonna let that down. He's never gonna let that die out. He's never gonna get off his grudge. I'm proud of you, Gallus. I knew you were gonna be the bigger man in this situation.
Oh, stop it, you.
I was, by, I was by your side during the entire engagement. Speaking of which, you mentioned two friends.
Yes.
Who? Who?
Both elves,
I mean,
one
I'm
looked
like,
like a drow, one looked like a high elf.
okay, it's those two. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I do plan on going and seeing Az about. Well, have you been told about the recent events, Gallus?
I've been informed as much as Nilavat is willing to explain to me, which honestly
Well,
has not been a lot. But he said that we were
well,
going to meet together soon, so we could discuss current events. So I expect to be updated at that time.
well, I will say, Gallus. I hope you have good luck with that. Could you point me in the their direction? You know, the people.
Well, I should hope we would have good luck. I believe he said you'd be
Az.
present.
Oh no, no! I already talked with Nilavat. I have plans per se, grand plans for whatever's gonna happen pretty soon. I meant more about Az. I do need to talk to him about the recent events.
Oh, the boy. Yes, he's
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're just outside the tavern, to my knowledge.
Oh well, perfect then. Gallus, I wish you good luck. If you do require anything of me, I would. Please do come and ask, Gallus. I'm
I
a very handy
will
man.
I will reach out.
Thank you. And with that, I'm gonna go try and find Az again.
All right.
God, fuck you, Gallus. I hate Gallus so much.
You exit and you find
Am I the only one who genuinely likes Gallus? Like, I
No,
don't.
I like Gallus. Like that. Just I'm just saying that because I just want to. I want to hit on him. a little
so you go outside the tavern. Villain and Luca, what
Yes.
have you guys traveled any appreciable distance? Have you gone anywhere?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Luca is muted.
Xavier, are you here? Xavier,
I think
Bond,
Xavier is
Bond,
I think Xavier is
Bond,
away.
please.
In any case,
God
Amdar, you
damn it.
see Luca, Velen, Tanger, and Az all talking together, laughing and walking throughout the square.
Az, that. Where? Stop right there.
He looks back. Oh, hi, Amdar.
I need to talk to you about something. I mean, they can be present, but um,
Luca,
Az.
Tanger just looks at Tanger. Leans over to Velen. I feel like everyone needs to talk to Az. I might have to pull him aside.
Damn it. Well, actually, Tandra, you too. I could also talk to you.
Okay. About.
You both know about the recent events. Where are you guys going to be during this?
I don't know.
Well, this might just be me, Tangent, but I've actually grown quite fond of you and your captaining.
Hmm.
And I would honestly prefer that you don't die during this.
I was not planning on it.
Well, I know. But, what about you? Where are you going to be during all this?
Well, I was thinking of going to see my grandfather in Wamu. I figure I need to get away from this place as fast as I humanly can.
Um, that's a very good idea. While you're there, you obviously, we were talking about this earlier yesterday, but I'm gonna like gesture towards his forehead. You could probably get that checked out. I'm fairly certain that there's some magical remedy that you could use.
Well, I know my grandfather's been friends with a lot of people.
If they're gonna
So
say
he
so, he's.
probably knows. He's very knowledgeable about magic. He actually used to be a adventurer before he retired. But
I figured he had that feel to him. Honestly,
in any case,
you know, it's not every day. It's not every day an old man seems very welcome to a giant metal tin can. But
I
this
was
does.
just going to visit him.
Well, okay. Well, we'll say just don't worry about your condition, okay? I know it's probably, well, I know it's probably very worrying having that on your forehead, but I can say that you shouldn't really worry. There's always something to fix everything.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Az says, and he like
I know.
puts a hand on your like elbow. Are you okay? Are you?
As
Are
I'm perfectly fine. My condition, I'm gonna knock on my chest a little bit. My condition's it's fixable. At least I'm hinging on that. I'm really questioning at this point, but it doesn't matter.
I am back.
welcome back. Amdar has stopped you, Velan, Tanger, and Az in the street and is talking to Az currently.
Okie dokie.
Making sure Buddy's
Bug
gonna be
rebellion.
okay. Making sure Bug Rebellion.
Oh yeah,
But,
Ants has decided to bug rebellion.
Oh,
That was
okay.
the plan from the start. We're just throwing
You've
it.
solidified bug rebellion. Anyway,
I'm just saying, sand snatchers are gonna be roaming through this city on our side, guys. Did we just okay? Does everyone know that one Rick and Morty episode where the spiders and the people they make that treaty? That's what's happening. Okay, you don't get that reference.
you did not just compare my campaign to Rick and Morty.
I'm sorry.
I did not spend 4 years of my life writing the most insane shit into a giant fucking binder for you to compare this shit to Rick and Morty. That's
I'm
it, Des.
sorry. It was
Get
one
out!
particular episode.
I'm
It was
kidding.
one episode. It's one comparison, but
All right. But yeah.
well, yes. Oh, also Tanja.
Yes.
The sword at your hip. Where could I find you sometime tomorrow? By the way, Crow, how much prep time do we have?
Well, Nilavat was going to have a discussion with everyone tonight,
Okay, perfect.
and
Tanja?
you could have
Yep.
a couple days of
Borrow.
prep probably.
Okay, Tanja, can I borrow that sword on your hip?
For
I'll
what?
make it better.
You'll make
I'll
it better.
Yes, I'll make it much better for you.
Great. Make it better then. And she takes it out.
I hope you're
She like
surprised.
unbuckles the sheath and gives it to you.
I'm gonna like grab it and like just what? Wait, I don't even have a belt. I'm just gonna grab it and just like I'm just gonna hold it. Honestly, I'm not even gonna belt it or anything. I'm just gonna hold that shit.
Great. I'll
Um,
expect that tomorrow.
Of course, brand new. There might be some doohickeys on it, but don't mind that.
As long as you don't make it shoot flames, we should be okay.
Fuck. But I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with
That
you.
was actually. Hold on, Crow. Isolate that and please send that to me.
I will.
Fuck.
I have to send Magic something from the other session, and I have to clip that.
I was totally like, I was like so planning on like adding something to that just to make it better, and they're like, oh no fire. I'm like, fucking shit.
God damn it!
I
What's
mean-
the point then, Tanger?
Like, why
Tanger,
can't-
you got orange hair. You're fucking fire themed.
Exactly. You need a fire.
Andrew,
I
what the
will-
hell?
No, Crow. That's it. I will give them my flame tongue just to piss them off. I will do that, just to piss them the fuck off. I'm actually-
Okay, bud. Okay, pal. Okay.
Well, now that I've got you two figured out, Velan, Luca, how's yours day been? You know, we haven't been talking much today. Checking in on you.
Good.
Quite
Quite
happy to hear
nice,
that.
actually.
Oh yeah, yes. I bet you're doing perfectly fine in the blistering heat. Sorry, had to make that comment.
Goodness. Have you have no manners?
I mean, I typically have manners, but then again, I just don't want to right now. You know, I'm dealing with a lot is happening. Okay, I'm still processing. I mean, I almost died yesterday for the second time.
That's fair.
But- Well, yeah, I actually don't know where to bring this conversation. Guys, Amdar's not exactly a talkative.
He's
guy,
not a
okay?
conversationalist.
Yeah, like he doesn't know what topic to bring up to Velan and Luca.
All right. Well, we'll say
Guess I'm
this:
I'm gonna tag along with them, please.
you're gonna tag along.
Yeah, unless Ant shows up and drags me along for the Knolls.
Uh,
I don't still know. I don't know those guys exist.
You're right, you don't know.
I'm flying over the bar. I see Andor. I like tell him to double the speed. Go. Do not. Don't let him see us.
That's funny.
You just don't want me making alcoholic gnolls, do you? You just don't want that,
No!
do you?
They're our
We're-
elite strike force. This is our elite.
They're better when they're drunk, I swear.
Okay, as Amdar fails to
I'm kidding. I'm
think
kidding,
of
by the
any
way.
small talk topics for Luca and Violin, we'll cut back to Ants. Ants, you have been roaming around this like guard station for a while, until eventually you hear some clamor and loud goings on.
Ooh. Goings on.
Yes, goings
I,
on.
I walk over to the goings on.
You walk over to the goings on and you see um there's like this sort of like armory, and there are a couple guards who are like not hiding in the corner, but they're definitely like trying to stay away, and you see that there's a two gnolls and about like 5 goblins who are all just like throwing shit around and like, this looks fun, what's this do? And then they like just throw the weapons and stuff. It is chaos in here. They're having the time of their lives though.
Oh. Now what are you guys doing here?
They all look over at you and they squint. And one of the gnolls points to you. You're one of the ones that, you wrote the thing on that, on the bar.
I did.
Buddy! And he runs over and he gives you a big old bear hug.
I buddy hug him back.
You feel part of your
Buddy!
exoskeleton crack.
Buddy.
He puts you down.
like-
He says, I can't believe it. It's nice
Wait.
having this clear mind again, right, boys? And they all start, and they're, continuing to fuck shit up. And he's like, so, what are we gonna do?
Well, I have a bit of a proposition for you.
Bug revolution.
How much do you guys like fucking shit up?
Well, boys, how much do we like fucking shit up? And they all start cheering, yeah! Ah! The two guards in the corner, they look at you and they're like, no, please, no, my
Trust.
God.
Trust.
no,
I give them 3 thumbs up.
3 out of
Trust.
4 thumbs up.
3 out of 4. One of them is kind of middling.
One of them's like, eh.
Yeah, one of them's like doing like a like.
But yeah. What are we gonna fuck up?
Well, how much do you guys remember about those tunnels?
Well, and they start thinking. We was going through a lot of those tunnels, and we appeared at the southern side. Yeah, we were right by Wamu.
Yep. Yep.
Yes. I
All
remember
right.
they had these weird-looking bug fellas that were digging around. I didn't get to ride one though.
Yeah. Those guys. How would y'all feel about staging a rebellion
Staging a rebellion?
to free some bugs, and also to stop them from making a big ass fucking thing under the ground, mostly to save the bugs?
He kind of looks at you. He kind of looks at his boys. And they're all like nodding their heads like, yeah. And he looks back at you. Alright. We're game.
I'll tell you what.
We'll
If
help
you're
you
nice
and your
enough,
bugs.
they're probably gonna let you ride one of them, if you can, if you're, at least courteous enough with them, of course.
All of them immediately have this look of childlike wonder spread across their face.
Yes.
They're like, alright, we're in.
And with that,
And he like,
Ants 11 has been formed.
and
My
he
bad.
puts his hand out. Shake on it.
I shake on it.
Brigands honor.
Brigands! Oh, no. I don't. What does that mean? That's fun to say.
He says, "It means that we are in your service." And he like bows as like he'd like obviously he's like snickering to himself because it's like a joke, you know.
Yeah. I don't get it at all. I for real, like, I'm actually lost.
You don't know what a brigand is?
I don't know what a brigand is, no.
Okay, well.
I'm Googling that. Ants pulls up Google.
Brigand, a member of a gang that ambushes and robs people in forests and mountains.
Basically abandoned. Basically abandoned.
Thank you. Thank you, Pokédex.
Brigand,
Pokey. Oh
the thievery Pokemon. Anyway,
my god.
Brigand, the fuck shit Pokemon.
I
Brigand.
like how Ant just became like a warlord in like less than a day. Let's go, Ants.
He has
We
the
ride
bug.
at dawn!
Dun, 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 dun. Anyway,
But not at dawn. We ride in a few days. We gotta come up with an actual plan.
all right.
But just look, it's going to be a stealth mission at first. Then we fuck shit up.
Alright. Alright. I like the idea of fucking shit up.
Without them knowing it's coming? Oh, it's so much better.
It's the best part.
Exactly.
Is when you get to
All
see
right.
the look in their eyes when they realise that you're there to kill them. He's like,
Maybe. Okay. Bit too intense, man. But
he's like
I
choking
like
the air.
Okay. So
Sorry.
I like this energy.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, so I made a deal with the Sand Snatchers. We need information, so we're gonna have to knock them unconscious. I look around expecting ooze.
The goblins go, ooh.
So you can a teensy bit of killing, but remember, these guys are under mind control. So think about it like this:
Ah.
the horde can grow bigger if we just knock them out.
You know what? I have a vague memory of some of those blokes talking about being on a ship and
No,
having alcohol. Would you know where we can get free alcohol?
I do. However,
Really?
I must also say that we know those people.
You know
Oh, and
those people?
oh, don't worry, you're gonna love this. I'm going to did I see Amdar while flying over?
Well, you didn't fly over to Ralnos. You flew back to the outpost, and then you
Oh.
took the same cart back to Ralnos.
Hmm.
And now you've made it
Yeah.
back over here. So
And
you
just
don't know where
comically-
Amdar currently is.
Okay.
And just give them a comically bad sketch of Amdar with an alchemy jug.
All right. Look. Tonight, y'all are gonna love this. All right, but I am a harsh general, and I've got to lay down some ground rules. Number 1, no killing the people of Ralnas. Number 2,
The Nolans and Goblins going, okay, fair.
Number 2, please avoid property damage as much as possible. I
Some of the-
specify as
Some of the Goblins go, aww.
I understand it's fun, but we need to save that energy, boys.
And they start nodding. Yeah, okay.
And number 3, please avoid stealing, as it will not allow you to grab any weapons from the state-manufactured armory.
Aww.
I know, but it's going to render like you want the good weapons, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
We need those for the raid. So just don't steal, don't blow up a ton of property, just don't commit an egregious
War
amount
crimes.
of crimes. I'm sure that like there's probably already crimes that you've broken. I can probably just I'm going to try and look, just don't be crazy. And we're going to get you the good gear.
And they're like, all right. We
All
can
right.
agree to those
Shake on it.
terms. Shake on it.
Shake on it. Shake on it. And I
Grabs
shake
your
on
hand. He shakes on it too. He says,
it.
"All right,
Brigadier's
boys,
honor.
it's time."
No, it's actually time in a few days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's not quite yet. We still have to like figure out the plan. We don't know if any soldier. It's a whole
Great.
mess.
Well,
Anyways,
we
I'm gonna
will,
get back to my party.
you do that, soldier. And he like does a salute.
I salute him back.
Yes.
I'm going to make sure that my men here get the necessary provisions. Right, boys? And they all start like laughing and like, yeah. So,
I'm so proud of these gnolls. Guys, we have to save our nobodies.
all right.
God,
We
ants.
have to.
Ants,
Ants,
as
we're
you're
the only ones who
exiting,
knows those guys.
Ants, as you're exiting the area that the gnolls are holed up in, you notice that outside it's beginning to sunset. The group of Luca, Tanger, Violin, Az, and Amdar also notices this, and you all four remember you have obligations.
Oh,
I think it's about time we head back.
Nilavat said that he would get together the Lords of the Desert for a sort of meeting. So, you all attend, I presume?
yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
Great. You all meet up in that guard station, and you head outside to the main sort of giant palm tree area there. You see it tower over everyone. And you see Nilavat is sort of standing and he's bickering with Gellis. You see Saw is perched by Saw, this Aarakocra woman is perched on top of some sort of shrine, and Ancient Chance is nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
As all four of you, what's up?
Is there any, like, is there like a table to sit down, or should we just like standing up during this entire meeting?
You're all just meeting up under here. From what you can tell. Nilavat looks over to you all. He says, "Ah, yes, perfect. You four, come here."
Walk over.
Great.
I walk over.
Great. Everyone comes over, and Nilavat, he shakes your guys' hand. He's like, "Hello, hello." So,
Oh.
we have very important business to discuss. Saw opens her wings, glides down, crosses her arms. I think we should begin by you four describing to us what you saw in that temple.
Well, that's quite a lot. How descriptive do you wish us to be? Just the basic main
The bullet
events,
points.
or
The bullet points.
bullet points?
We don't have all night.
Yes, of course, various traps and puzzles, including magical amulets. But obviously, the very key point at the very end of this, well, tomb per se, was we found two beings. One was a mummified man with various snake features. And the other was a very disheveled, very starved looking. What's her name again? And
Her name is Ina. She is a
She's a
Lamia.
Lamia. Oh, we found a very starved Lamia named Ina.
Good.
And, well,
As you finish that, you hear a bit of a thunk, thunk, thunk approaching, and you see Ancient Chance is hobbling over with a crutch. You see
Jesus, man.
there's bandages
Goodness.
Oh my god!
on his
I
body,
didn't realize it was that bad.
and
What's
he
this?
dunk, dunk, and he. Sorry, I'm late.
Old man, are you okay?
Old man.
You look. I'm sorry. Sorry. You look very. It's just the injuries. Okay, I'm sorry. It's the cane as well. I don't mean any insult.
It's a crutch. It's
You
under
know
his.
what I mean.
It's under his arm, Amdar.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's very obviously not a cane.
I'm sorry, dude. My brain's like 50% here. My bad, gang.
Bozo.
Um.
Anyway,
Okay, pal.
don't you okay, pal me. um, Ancient Chance
What's-
looks at you all. He says, you said Ina and Halkak, right?
Yes.
And he, like, hobbles over to Nilavat. This is everything I have on those two names. And you see that he has a bunch of scroll cases.
Oh. Speaking of literature and scrolls, you know those scrolls that we got from their like room down in the temple or the tomb that we picked up, like those scriptures and shit.
Hold on, which scriptures?
The ones that were like describing Maor's plan to take over the land and et
Oh,
cetera, et
yes,
cetera.
yes, that one.
Can I go like hand those also over to Neelavat, seeing the opportunity?
Absolutely. You hand that scroll over to Nilavat. He says, "What is this?"
Uh, prophecy-looking thing. I wasn't able to read it. Ants read it off for us, but
Yes.
it's very foreboding and not exactly pleasant sounding.
Ancient Chance looks over at it. Oh, that's written in their script of Abyssal. They, wow, okay. And he, he like reads over it. Whoa, that is dark.
It is very dark.
But it mentions that name Maror. Did you encounter that at the tomb at all?
We found references to him, engravings on walls, the occasional statue, apparently.
Statue?
Tapestries. Was there a statue? I'm more referring to like the cobra statues that we saw.
Oh yeah, those aren't specifically depictions of
My
Maror.
bad. My bad. I
But
wasn't there for
Aunts Luca and Violin remember
Mm.
seeing a stone effigy to Maror in
Uh,
that main sanctum.
You're telling me
yeah.
I must remember, I guess.
It's
Fuck.
remember that first
It was
giant
kind of a
open
statue.
area?
Guys,
That-
that might have been that might have been very important.
Do you guys not remember that when you
No,
first?
I remember the
I
stone
remember.
effigy. I'm just very stupid. I just didn't think. I thought that was just a regular snake.
I
Oh.
specifically said to you that was Maror.
You see, bro, when you
Bro.
mention Marwar, we think it's a normal snake, but when you say it's a normal snake, we think it's Marwar, okay?
It's
You-
a curse.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah,
I'm sorry, Crow. I am sorry though.
nah, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, our bad gang.
Anyway, Ancient says, a statue?
Sorry. Well, we saw a lot of random statues in there, honestly. A lot of snakes.
Very much so.
Did any of you see anything besides, the occasional thing?
Yeah, the
Anything in
effigy.
particular?
There was an
Uh,
effigy?
Yeah, the effigy of Maror.
What?
Yes.
So you know what he? Wait, you know what he? And Ancient Chance immediately. He's like, oh my god! And you see him like try.
Jesus, dude, calm down. Calm
You
down.
see him
You're
like
gonna pop a
try.
blood
You see him
vessel.
like try to run, but then he
Yes.
catches himself with his crutch. Ah, jeez.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I just have to.
Ugh.
I have to get something. Like click, click, click. I hate this. Click, click, and he clicks
God.
away.
I would too,
And
man.
then Nilavat says
Is he gonna be alright, Galavat?
he'll be fine. We're doing our
Well,
best to
I'm
treat him.
I'm more referring to him being here during what goes down.
He'll be
I
all
hope you
right.
plan to transfer me.
He's
I
a
know,
hardy
I know.
kid. There's a reason they appointed him.
Yeah. He's a kid?
Well,
Yes.
relative to the rest of us.
How old is he actually?
He's 17.
Oh my god, this changes my opinion on you guys a lot.
You guys put a practical, literal child, I mean, not by taxi terms, but you put them in a position of power.
We didn't put them. The East people did.
Fair.
Oh,
Fair.
We
okay,
don't have
never mind then.
we don't have
Again,
we don't have any say about who gets appointed. We just have to deal
Oh.
with it.
well, he
And
does seem very
the
knowledgeable.
Aarakocra finally speaks up to our dismay. And then Nilevet like, hey, watch it.
I think I sense some uneasy tension here. I really do.
Gillis says, well, tension between the four lords of the desert. Where did you hear such a thing? It says, shut up,
Well,
Gillis. I
yes.
swear.
I know.
You're just salty because you've never won a game of cards in your life. It's like, it's
Okay.
because it's rigged against me,
well.
you idiot.
Well, I'll have you know, he beat me one time. I'm lying out of my ass right now. I gotta support my man, though. Gotta support my man.
Nilevet looks at you. I sincerely doubt that.
Damn. Okay. Goddamn. Fuck.
Especially when your poker face looks like this. And Nilevet puts on the stupidest fucking grin. And then Gillis says, I'm a very emotional person. How dare you? I thought that was
Don't
one
worry.
of my greatest traits. Nilevet says, yes, it's also one of your greatest weaknesses. And Saw
Don't
says,
worry, Gallagher.
can we
Hey,
please
guys,
stay
we're
on
getting
focus?
Sorry, but
Apologies.
this is just me saying this. But whatever tension you all have, you should drop it. Look at the bigger damn picture. This is a city full of innocent people. Maybe stop holding grudges and focus on it. It's gonna work much better if you all work together and stop trying to. What's the right word? Stop being an asshole to each other. Honestly, the more disagreements, the more arguments, the less time we have.
Nilevet sort of looks at his other two compatriots, and you hear the distant thunk, thunk, thunk of ancient chants returning once again. I got it! I got it! Dunk, dunk, dunk. He comes hobbling over. I got it! And he, I got it! It was on the top shelf. I don't know how I got
Oh
it.
my god.
I got it
Oh,
though.
Chance, you should have asked for help.
No, it's fine. I got it.
I could have gotten it for you.
No, I got it. And he like
He got it, man.
he
He
gives
got
the
it.
scroll
Okay.
to
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nilevet.
we
All
should
right,
be proud.
Can I like cast Cure Wounds on him real quick? Like,
Just,
you're fine. It's okay. They been.
he's not gonna die on the spot.
He's not going to die.
He might.
he falls
Nilevet
over
then
dead.
leads you all into one of the temple-looking areas. You see that there's a large stone sort of slab that acts as like a table. Nilevet begins laying out the scrolls. So, What
Jesus, it's a lot of it.
we know from a lot of Chance's research. Chance, just sit down, okay? And Chance is fine, and he like hobbles over and he sits down. What we know is that Ina and Halkek were very important regionally. That
Thank
specific
you.
temple, they were important, but Chance has found other documents from other sects of the cult of the Yonti, and their names are barely ever mentioned. Other names ring in our minds, and some are preceded with that title of Fang, but we don't see Ina and Halkek outside of the eastern region of the Outlands.
So, what you're saying is that there's potentially other examples of Ina and Helk in other areas of the Outlands.
Or possibly they were just the priests of that region or something.
That's
Well,
what we're-
yes, but if they're the,
that's what we believe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
what it means, like, if they're the priests of that region, that means there's other priests.
Well, yes,
Or-
that's what that would imply.
Yes.
God damn it.
The Northern Scouts have they have not found anything that has surfaced, no temples or such, but they do
No.
note that Sand Snatcher activity has been down.
That raises the question: did they, by any chance, go into that? What's it called again? Serpent something?
The
I'm
Serpents
sorry.
Ravine?
Serpent's Ravine. Well,
No, they
from
don't.
what we
They
know,
don't dare delve into the Serpents Ravine.
Yeah, because there's so
Well,
many. There. There's so many.
well,
Survey
was going
teams
there first.
have
there, there
seen
was
that,
a lot
yes.
of activity for, well, enemies. There's a lot of activity in that area. Saw. We were underground for a little bit.
You are underground. So,
Yes.
remind me. And he takes out a map. This is where we have marked the approximate location of ancient chances find. And then he like drags his finger across to the Serpent's Ravine. And you say you emerged here.
Yeah.
Yes. We
Was there a
have.
complete tunnel running from this to this?
Yeah,
Yes.
It
we
seems
think
so.
it was. We kind of made
So-
our own, though.
You remember? Well, it was for like a brief second, and then we got into like
I
a.
know. Yeah, I get what you
Okay,
mean, but I mean, it's like, yeah, we
basically-
technically made our own way through. But yeah, we theorized that yes, there is a complete passage between those two.
So you remember how I said that the entire desert is an anthill?
Yes.
I was not exaggerating. That was
Could you read off the manuscript again? That little scroll.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. There's a particular line that I remember. Very important.
Ancient Chance picks up the scroll and he starts reading. He translates. The soul of a mortal is malleable and fickle. These lesser beings who misunderstand the arcane believe they are to be the rightful inheritors of Rolnos. They are wrong. I will show these lords of the desert what a true master of the soul looks like. Their wills will bend to my whims, their souls will morph to how I see fit. Prepare, Rolnos, for you will feel my venom course throughout you. There will be no salvation except through my fangs. The Yuan-Ti shall prosper once again. For I, Maror, shaper of soul, devourer of gods, have decreed it so. It seems to be a transcript of one of his speeches. I think I might have something similar lying around, but
Okay, shit. I'm blanking on how we theorized that they're gonna attack from the bottom. No, that was because we found out these were sand snatch tools. That's why.
Mhm.
Well, we have. So we obviously know that they're going to attack us. We know that, but have all of you been informed on how we think they're going to?
Saw nods her head. Unfortunately, not all of us are willing to divulge information so readily.
Neil
She
of
looks at
Holy-
you.
Okay.
you are actual the worst. You
Nilavat,
Well,
no,
Nilavat
tell
says,
them-
"I'm sorry. I have to run the entire city's militia and plan a mass evacuation event with the head of the guard of a major city to the south of us. I apologize if I'm not always available." And
Well, then
Saw-
Neil, that's maybe, perchance, you ask assistance from the other three lords of the desert. It should be more important to people's
unfortunately,
lives
the other
than your crime.
Unfortunately, the other three lords of the desert are not either equipped or in good standing with Balamont of Wamu. Saw
Does
says,
it matter
he was
if they're
weak
good-
anyway.
Does
Hey,
good standing matter? All that
hey, look,
matters is
look.
people are going to die.
dude. Okay. How I don't. God damn, dude, yo, it's fuck. It's get y'all shit together. I'm sorry, I blanked on what I was gonna say.
Take your time. Take your time.
It's alright.
Sorry, yeah. Please continue.
In any case,
Well, here's our theory. Well, Neil, that hasn't told you, but we think that they've somehow captured a sand snatcher. Holy shit. Sand Snatcher Queen. And what we think they're doing is they're using this to control individual Sand Snatchers to dig their own tunnels. And well, we have the faintest idea that this isn't just for easy and undercover transportation of goods. This could be used to burrow up into the city, which is why Neelavat earlier I did come to you about. I didn't mention it. Sorry, I should have mentioned it then. Focus a lot less of the forces on the walls themselves, because I don't think that's where they're going to hit first. And if anything, they might send something, but it's not going to be the main threat. At least that's just my theorizing.
I'm so sorry. The brain rot has taken hold. I almost said, but that's just a theory.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I was
I'm
about
proud
to
of
say
I'm
that. I was
proud
about
of
to.
you all for not.
I was
Neelavat
about to, dude.
looks at you all and he
I was
says,
about to be like, that's a theory, a no strings theory.
"Thanks for
God.
playing."
My bad, gang. Amber's a
Neelavat
theorist.
looks at you all and he says, "Yes, I think I have an idea of where they might wish to attack."
Where? Because this is just a me personal thing, but I want to be where the main action's happening.
He gets up and he says, "Saw, could you clear off the scrolls?" And she does. And then Gallus, he like nods his head and walks over to an area. And all four of them take out a sort of emblem and they fit it into an engraving in stone.
Oh, y'all on some crazy shit.
You see
All
that
got-
this stone
Yep.
table in the center begins to rumble and it falls away, and you see a stairwell that opens up. Neelavet says, "Come with me."
Well then, that's a neat trick. And I'm just gonna start waddling down the stairs.
I'm
Clanking
going
my
to go
foot.
down this.
Right. You enter this very dimly lit area. You see that underneath the palm tree, you see large roots forming. They line the walls, and you see that eventually stone carvings create murals until Neelavat brings you all to this larger area that opens up. These are catacombs that I've had Chance studying. Gellus comes down, like, holding Chance on his shoulder.
You, Gallus.
Chance, Neelavat sort of looks over at Chance and nods, and Chance says, "I've been studying them for, years now. I don't quite understand really what they're for. There's this large here," and he like waddles over, and eventually he comes around a bend, and you all see this massive root that's pulsing with an arcane energy. I haven't the faintest clue what this is. Clearly it's part of the palm tree, but we don't know what magic this is.
It seems natural in nature. Would I have any insight as to what this is, being like a druid?
I was about to say,
you could try and roll maybe some sort of history, arcana, or nature check of your choice, depending on the nature of your investigation.
I'm going to see, like, is this like a natural thing or was this made?
Okay, yeah. Is this a natural thing or is this fabricated? Then I'll say roll a nature check.
That's a 19 again. Let's
Great.
go.
You look at
Whoa.
the large, pulsing, glowing aura. And you know that it is exceptionally rare, but sometimes the forces of nature do create large, um, almost superpowered things that exist. I mean, you were in Tyvan, which is just north of Solziqua, a very magically informed society, and they have you know, giant animals are typical. They have many druids who look after these sort of creatures, making sure that they're preserved safely.
We
And
was
while it is magical in nature, it is not sort of unheard of.
Mhm.
okay. So looks like this is some sort of megafauna created by a pool of magic. Uh, pretty decently rare natural phenomena. I've would I have seen anything of this level before? I don't believe I
Mm,
would have.
you've seen like giant toads and things like that, but you've not seen megaflora of this scale.
This is something entirely due, possibly due to coincidence, possibly due to some. But did I get the sense that somebody injected their own magic into this, or did I get the sense that this was like a naturally formed thing?
You've seen it happen both ways. You know that if a wizard is powerful enough, or just, I use wizard, but I mean caster. If a caster is powerful enough, they can fabricate their own megaflora or megafauna, but it does have a chance of happening naturally. There really isn't a way to tell between the two.
Okay. So there's really no way to tell. It's the two options are that this was created or this was a naturally formed thing. I've never seen anything at this level being just naturally spawned though. So if I
Well,
were to,
I think that it was created by the original lords of the desert.
yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to actually interrupt. You were about to say that, weren't you?
No, that's all right. I mean,
I did.
it's important what you said. It helps narrow this down. I mean, having an expert here to understand that guides me in my research. Yes, I believe that according to these murals, and he gestures, that there was, you know, quite a um sort of encounter with the snakes, and it's sort of the basis for why that word. Also, my apologies, friends. And he like nods his head. And it's also the basis for why that word is not allowed within our borders is because when we didn't have this, or when we just created it, we were besieged by the Yuan-Ti. At least that's what this suggests, and he gestures to a mural on the wall. You all see that
Are
it's a depiction of four figures, similarly, um, similarly represented here as they were in the tomb. Um, you see that they are standing in front of a, in front of this palm tree in its youth as a legion of snakes and Yuan-Ti um, come forth.
Hmm.
You
Well,
see that standing with it, obviously, at the very end is once again Maror.
this. Hmm. So, I'm assuming you brought us down here. Chance, I'm assuming you think this is their second. This is them trying again.
I would
Well, at
assume
least.
so.
Hmm.
I
Which
whispered to
also.
I whispered to Luca. I'm starting to think Maror is a pretty bad guy.
Oh no shit, Sherlock.
I'm just realizing.
Um,
Lightly
Valen,
glance at
you were gonna say?
Ants as insane.
Velan, were you gonna say something or?
I
Sure.
just said, "Oh my god."
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Guys, ants might be a little crazy. Might be a little crazy. Just a little bit, gang.
He's just a silly guy.
Silly
He
little guy.
he is just
He
a
just
silly
likes
little guy.
bugs. He's guys. Ants is just a bug warlord. He's a silly little guy. Um.
Anyway, Nilvat
Okay.
says, if I was going to attack a city, I would certainly want to besiege it from underneath. But, Chance, you said that a lot of the recovered texts that were transcribed from Maror mention specifically poisoning or, you know, turning
Alright, I
over
got
the, just poisoning the people.
water supply.
Well, this is our greatest water supply.
So you think they might go with a more indirect attack by poisoning the tree itself and our water supply and everything?
Ancient Chance looks, yeah, I believe so. Um, I mean, I haven't found any
Maybe.
link to support why they would possibly want to do that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if
We
they
need to
poison the water supply, they could easily kill all of us without us even knowing.
So, I mean, we would know.
Well, yeah, people would be dropping like flies. It's not like we could stop it.
That's true. But okay.
If I may,
Yeah.
Yes.
Luca, Velan, and Ants.
Mhm.
Your gnolls are here because they did not drink that ale.
Oh, that's bad.
What's bad ants?
They're they're gonna mind control this whole place. They don't want to destroy it. They want to recruit everyone.
What do you mean by that? Explain.
I
Yes,
mean,
what do you mean by that?
so there is a little bit of a fucky wucky poison that they can make, and they put it in drinks. Especially, there was an underground tavern where those gnolls that arrived at the gate a few days ago. I told them not to drink it, and they were not mind controlled. So they're not going to destroy the water supply. They're going to make the water supply a mind control potion.
Oh God.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Neil Levat, I think you should hasten those anti-poison plans. Essentially.
I think
I will
here's what we need
be
to do.
sending for Balam. I have already sent for Balamont, but I will.
Balamont, get your bitch ass over here. We need your dragonborn.
What
We
do
need
you?
you.
What do you know about Balamont? You don't know nothing.
I think you've told me a story about him before, but nothing like
Dragon Dad.
What?
Whoa, what's happened? Whoa, what have I missed? What?
No, not like
Wait.
actual. No, oh my god.
Wait, wasn't this in like the first run of No Strings or something about
Balamont was in the first run of No
Yes.
Strings, and he was the party dad.
He was dad.
He was the dad.
Yeah, I feel like I remember you telling me about this a long time ago.
All right. In any case,
Sorry to interrupt.
no, it's all right.
Don't worry about it. It's funny.
Luca's gonna have daddy issues.
Oh my god! It's okay. You can have a new dragon dad.
Yay.
Actually, you're gonna
Yay.
have an autistic dad.
Autistic.
That sounds so
Autism.
threatening. I don't know why that sounded so threatening.
Autism. Brr, brr.
You're not gonna have a dragonborn dad. You're gonna have an autistic dad.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Anyway, so
Well, so Chance, you brought this up.
yes.
What do you propose we do about this? Leave people down here to guard the tree, or what?
Well, I think that I think that neither that. He sent for Balamont. He already asked if there is some sort of ward that we could put on this section here. So I believe that that will be more than powerful enough to
Well, then again,
protect.
Chance, we're dealing with potentially powerful spellcasters. I mean, one
Well,
of them
yes,
charmed
but
me against the whip.
what was the
I almost
specific
broke.
spell casting?
We don't know exactly what spell was well, mostly from what we've seen is charm spells, but
Yeah,
then again,
it's
we've also seen a lot
charms,
of enchantments.
and that's what I've found a lot of. So
We've also seen a lot of enchantments. So honestly,
yes, a lot of
it,
enchantment. So from
it's just
what I know
we
about
can't rule
magic,
it
I
out.
don't believe that we would need to necessarily ward against any sort of um.
Look,
I don't think so.
why don't we just try and strengthen up the tree? Are there any druids in here? Like any druids within
Besides
the
you,
city?
besides you,
We have
Besides me, yeah.
he. I have a question. What is the spell? The spell magic that dispels magic. What school of magic is that?
um,
Abjuration.
I was
Exactly.
about to say,
Abjuration. They have no
well,
proficiency in this, from what we've
well,
seen,
from what we know,
and from
we
any of
can't.
the texts that I've researched, they don't have anything. So I think if we
Okay,
have our own defenses, I think we'll be okay.
well, this also brings up you're giving it some, well, not to mean to make a pun chance, but you're leaving a lot up to chance here. They could know stuff like that. We don't know, which is why the
We don't have the options nor the resources to provide every possibility.
I mean, I could guard the tree if you wish. I could stay here. I don't need
Here,
food, water, provisions. I don't need anything.
I'm going to.
I think you overestimate your own abilities, Amdar.
I'm very confident in myself, but of
I
course
can tell you're very
also
confident, but I
don't.
feel as though you're overconfident.
So I will
Agreed.
say I don't
Hey,
plan on
Amdar.
taking whatever on me.
I neither that
Okay.
he says, listen, do they know that you know about the ravine?
No, I do believe we managed to avoid detection.
So would it not be tactically would it be tactically unfounded to imagine that before their force can fully invade our city, we simply attack their flank? I mean, speaking of overconfidence at least, they believe
I
they
have
have
been
the upper hand.
I have been literally saying this. However, the way you put this puts a lot of doubts in my mind. I think we should strike one area, and I think that should be if we can gain control of the tunnels, at the very least, a part of the tunnels, we gain a huge advantage,
Precisely my
as well
point.
as an army of sand snatchers. So,
Precisely my point, Ants.
yes. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't.
But
No.
this
You
brings up
phrased
the
it odd.
question.
Listen,
This brings up the
we're all
question. While
listen. Me and
we're
you are
away,
thinking of the same thing.
well,
We're
this
not.
brings up the question. While we're away doing all this, I'm assuming there's going to be someone left to protect the city, probably your militia and such, right?
Yes, we have
Okay.
a movement from Wamu, at least from what I've understood. There will be armaments and protections for the city.
Okay. I do apologize if I'm being overly cautious here. I do apologize.
It is all right.
How about this? Why don't I can maybe help just at least juice up the tree a little bit, try and make it a bit more resistant to anything that they try and tamper with.
particularly poison ants.
I have a
I
question.
don't.
Saw
Yes.
speaks up. What of the boy?
Yes. What's boy? Oh,
Ants.
Yes.
yeah.
Even
Throw him in jail or something. I don't know. Like,
Right.
don't hurt him, but like, You know, he's
Well,
clearly not gonna.
well, the boy did nothing of his own volition.
Yeah, but like,
Understood.
you know,
But that
Look,
does
if
not.
you,
But that does not exempt him from the very obvious fact that he was a puppet.
he was a puppet, and
well,
if you
yeah,
wish
you
to bring
shouldn't
that
like.
up, wait,
Yeah,
if you wish to bring up as doing crimes, I did the very same. I almost killed 2 of them.
that's not.
Underfell. So if you wish to blame some young
Look, we're not.
boy who is
Okay,
doing
wait.
something
I'm
against his
not
will,
blaming
Okay,
anybody,
It-
Metal
you're
Man.
just saying. They're just saying that we
I'm
should like at least
simply
take care of
posing
that.
the question that how do we know he's not been feeding our aggressors our very moves?
That's actually a very good
What
point.
insurance do we have against treachery, especially if he is not operating of his own volition?
well,
Exactly. Look, we could just like put him in a room or something until we like get this over with. I want to like
Put
don't.
him in a room where?
wait,
Jail.
Hey,
wait.
Jail.
hey,
Yes, Xavier?
Pro,
That's the
can I
rule.
roll insight on Neilvat?
On Nilavat?
Yeah.
Sure. He's not
Isn't
speaking,
it?
but
Wait, it's Saw
Oh
saying
no,
That's
no,
Saw.
whoever's speaking. Whoever.
Saw is
Yeah.
the eagle of the north.
Okay. Yeah. Can I roll insight on them?
Insight and yeah, absolutely.
I do have a question.
What
Is
are you
Balamont
trying?
coming here?
Yes, from what I've heard, or yes, from what he's told of me, I believe Balamont will be in attendance.
Well, yes.
Absolutely, you can roll insight. Just what are you specifically trying to glean from this? What insight are you trying to gain?
I'm trying to see if he knows anything or if he's, trying to put the blame on somebody else. When they,
Ooh.
You mean like personal motive?
yeah,
Besides,
personal
Like you're
motives,
trying to
something
see
like
if they're
that.
like trying to like use Az as a
Ooh,
scapegoat essentially.
deflecting.
I got a
To see
22,
if they're
by the way.
A
deflecting.
22? Oh shit, that's a boss theme.
Oh,
Oh, I was
Oh my
Saw
so
God.
attacks, and she was actually Maror in disguise. Roll initiative.
Stubborn.
Anyway,
Go, my bugs.
dun dun dun
Eat her
dun.
alive.
Anyway, no. Saw is very calm and collected. She moves with intention, and she has not had anything beyond a stern expression this entire time. She does not, to you, Luca, she does not seem as though she's trying to shove blame or deflect or anything. These are questions posed by her, plain and simply.
Okay.
Well, Neelabat, I do have a minor suggestion. Do we need Balamont here?
Well, he seemed pretty driven on coming.
Well, there's that, but Balamont is obviously his whole thing is Wamu. I have a suggestion here. As gets watched, and we can ensure that he doesn't do anything, but he doesn't get really punished. He intends to go to Wamu anyways during all this. He goes there, Balamont stays.
Yeah, but
And
they could
goes
just kidnap him.
Well, I'm just saying Balamont watches Az. I am most certain that Balamont could take Az out if he ever tried anything.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, like,
I don't
saw what
disagree
I
with
did-
you. He's quite the able-bodied person.
Yes, I'm.
He's got one arm. How hard will he be?
Luca.
Yes.
I will.
Sorry, that slipped out.
Neelavet starts laughing. Gellis also. He's like, ha!
What did Az do to all of you? Oh
He
boy.
didn't do anything.
I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting that. No, we can. I will ask if that is all right. I'm sure Balamont would be more than willing to ensure the safety of Az.
I just don't want the poor boy to feel as if he's being convicted of something he didn't mean to commit.
Doesn't take
I've
away
met his grandfather.
doesn't take his
But
away his participation. Saw says.
I understand. I understand that, Saw. It's just, how would if you had been in his shoes, would you wish to be shoved in prison and
I
be
would accept
suspected?
my responsibility.
Yeah, but he's like a really anxiety-ridden, like 14. How old is he? It's like 18.
Oh, he's like,
I don't
swear
know.
he's
He's
I did not abuse a minor, guy.
nebulously young. He's nebulously young, and he's
I did
just
not
a
abuse-
just he's kind of a loser. I'm gonna be real. He is. I mean this in the best way. I fucking love the guy. I love the guy. He is
Call him
not
a
the coolest.
loser. Look,
That's
He's
I
not the
actually
coolest
can't
cat on
believe
the
this.
block.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Neely mentioned the first time we saw him, Ants. He was leading an army against
Hey, what? That's not him. That's not him. That's like the
Give
fucking.
him actually don't
Okay,
give him
we're not arguing about this. He's an anxiety-ridden, nebulously young person.
Yes, I'm just saying.
I think it's funny that you would talk to us about bickering it. Well, here you are.
Oh,
No, that's absolutely fair. You're right.
Well, at least we're not in political power.
oh my god.
Speak for yourself. I have a militia.
okay, pal.
You would be a warlord, wouldn't you, Ants? You would be.
No, I love people. I'm a people guy. I love.
You're a bug guy. Get it?
I am. No.
In any case. So,
My bad, gang.
I believe that we will send various different members out to the Serpents Ravine. We'll descend and we'll fan out, going through as many tunnels as we can possibly cover. We'll fight gnolls and goblins, but we will not engage the Sand Snatchers, so long as you, Ants, can promise us that we won't get killed. You can
I can promise you that.
understand that my people are nervous around these creatures that they have been told, quite literally, eat their brothers.
I am going to tell you right. I just look. I've told this a militia of, bloodthirsty gnolls. I would like to refrain from killing them. For one, we kind of know these people from like it's a whole thing.
Wait,
But
you mean the crew?
yes, the crew,
Oh my God.
the crew. But
Well, we can't kill you.
yeah, and also we could get some good information off them. They're being mind controlled, and having people who know what was happening on the inside on our side is not a bad thing. So try and go for the non-lethal option. I'm not going to
Very
make
well.
that a demand, but I ask that you do this.
With
Right.
inability to make it non-lethal.
Yes.
They are, as we've established with Az, and he looks over at Saw, innocent.
Until proven
Despite
guilty.
what we might think of these self-described brigands, we will attempt a non-lethal option.
Thank you.
Of
Thank you.
course. We will continue to fan out and go through these tunnels until we are able to flank the invading force, and then we shall fight.
Well then,
Perfect.
is there anything else that we should speak of during this meeting?
Gellis raises his hand. I do have one concern.
Is it about Tanja?
No, it's not about Tanja. My life doesn't revolve
I
around
know.
that girl.
I'm picking on you, Gallus. Picking
What
on
your
you.
wages do. Ayo!
Oh,
Ah!
goodness, I need.
Yes, fine. I'm fine. I don't want to talk. It's fine. No, I don't need to.
No,
No,
Gallus,
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
I
I'm
don't-
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. And he just begins walking away. And then Chan's like,
No.
Gallus,
Come
Gallus, come on.
on.
Dunk, dunk. And Nilevet says, well, I suppose this meeting is adjourned.
No, wait, Gallus, please come back. Is he actually
I'm very
walking away?
Yeah, Gallus is leaving. He's done, man.
Oh,
Gallus, no,
fuck.
come back. Gallus, I'll
Please.
play cards.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You
Fine,
guys
come back.
chase after Gallus. Ancient Chance is going behind you. Gallus, I need you to take me up the stairs. Saw
I pick a
scoffs.
dance. I pick a dance.
Saw scoffs. I cannot believe that the fate of this city and these people depend on you buffoons.
I know,
Yeah, I
right?
mean,
So,
yeah, it's
Luca,
crazy.
Luca, you can't be talking.
She
Oh, I
walks
can be
off.
No, Luca,
talking
you're the
because
most
I haven't
normal out
been
of all of us.
whispering this entire time.
Well,
Luca,
Let's
you're
get
the
some
most
stuff
normal
done.
out of all of us.
no, that's Velan. Without a doubt.
Feeling maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. You two are the
you're
most
calling
sane.
the cannibal normal.
Luca
Are you-
talks to himself.
I'm sorry, a cannibal?
Whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa.
What?
Well,
I didn't say
What's in the law of cannibalism? Get it right, it's legal.
It's
No,
not.
it's not.
Cannibalism is not.
What?
In what world is cannibalism legal?
We were
This one.
talking about somebody else being a cannibal.
Look,
What if he
look.
was a cannibal?
Who's a cannibal? You're crazy.
Feeling, I can't believe it.
Ants,
What?
ants, ants.
sorry.
Have you been listening?
What
Ants?
the actual
You're
fuck
a
is going
cannibal.
on? Alright, you know what?
We're bickering amongst ourselves, Neil. That
We're done.
It's nothing serious.
Please. Return to the tavern, return to wherever you need to be. Get some rest. And
Of course.
we'll send our scouts off in the morning. You'll have the day to prepare, and the next we will be continuing.
Oh, Neil, do you have any type of weapon on you? What's your main weapon that you use?
He takes out what appears to be some kind of shovel that has been strapped to his back. It has a blade on the end that's flat. It has a engraving of a scorpion in it. And he says, "This is my weapon."
Is this inherently magical? Would you say?
Yes, it is.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to properly equip those I find. Well, I'm going to admit this, Neil, that I've grown quite fond of you. You seem like a very funny guy most of the time, and you have a good heart. So I was just trying to find a way to further boost your combat capabilities. Slightly.
Well, I appreciate it, but we'll be alright.
Just making sure. Don't want any
Hey, Crow.
important NPCs to die.
Yes?
Can I go up to Nilavat and do the fucking fantasy version of Call Me where I write something down, like my exact coordinates where I'm going tonight, and like
Just like
Wait,
the longitude.
I'm sorry, whoa, hold on, what?
it's gonna be the exact thing that I did that one morning where I tried to eat someone.
You're trying to eat Nilavat?
No!
You're gonna eat Nilavat? You
Oh my God.
asshole!
I have to figure out a way to do something about this.
That's if he shows up. That's if he shows up.
No!
If somebody, else,
Okay.
if somebody else shows up.
Okay, I know what I gotta do. I gotta play cards with him in Gallus tonight. I gotta do that.
Okay, so
if
hold
somebody
on,
else
wait.
shows up at my door, I'll eat the other person. Otherwise,
Wait, hold on, what? So, tell me,
Why?
what are you specifically doing?
Actually, never mind.
No, no, do it.
No,
No.
tell me, what are you doing?
No. Never mind.
Basically-
It's fine.
What Xavier was saying is
Okay.
that
No,
Shut
Xavier
up.
said no. They're not doing it. And Xavier is the only one who can control their character, Des.
It was
Okay.
for the bit. It was for the bit. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, you're fine. I was honestly not prepared for that. I was not ready. I thought I was gonna have to fade to black. I will be honest.
No.
Whew.
I will guarantee whenever I'm Luca, I'm gonna try my best not to, despite
Great.
that being his character trait.
That's fine.
No, I mean you
It doesn't
can,
have
but
to
they're not gonna
happen.
stop you.
It doesn't have to happen on screen for it to be a thing.
Nilavat's
Exactly.
life
Dun-dun-dun.
just fun before his eyes.
Anyway,
Yeah. No, you
So
don't describe it, but like, yeah, it can happen.
everyone returns to their normal stuff. You're all, I'll say, going back to your tavern. And as you enter, Ants and Amdar,
Ooh.
you
Oh
see
no.
a familiar face.
It's the
It's a
bottle man.
turtle.
Oh, the fuck is that turtle? Fuck him.
He is sitting.
You
He's
don't
sitting.
like him?
He's sitting on a stool, and he's playing an instrument, a woodwind.
You don't understand. What do you know about him?
Andar's
What?
demeanor, like, instantly changes.
Tor!
He's
Tor!
very suspicious of this man. He's very suspicious.
I don't know why, dude. You genuinely are.
I am following the bit of that first session where I thought it was a fireball, okay?
It is.
He
Oh my god, I'm not. Okay. I go
Okay,
over.
wait.
Tor!
he looks up at you. Yes, I think I remember you. He puts his
Yeah,
woodwind down. Your name was Ants, wasn't it?
it was. It is.
He slowly. It was. I transition. He puts his hand out.
Asshole.
He brings his hand up. Nice to see you again, my friend. Now,
Nice to see you too. I've still got that little trinket you gave me, that coin.
wonderful.
Very nice.
I'm glad that token has served you well. It's a charm of good luck where I'm from. I thought it would help you all.
Yeah, I don't actually know what this is. This has been deeply concerning for us.
Oh, it's
We
Yeah.
thought this was a bomb.
Okay.
He looks at
I
you
was
with
a
a
little
look of
paranoid.
confusion. I'm
I
sorry.
was paranoid, okay?
What?
He thought it was a bomb, at least.
It's a
Okay. To
It's a-
explain,
it's a coin.
I was very, to
Yeah, no,
explain,
I
I was
know.
very paranoid, and I thought it was enchanted to blow us up. I'm sorry.
To be fair, it is also a what was it? It's like 10,000 years old.
It's an artifact.
Did you?
It's an
So-
artifact. I
I'm
don't-
sorry. That first session, when you said artifact, I was immediately suspicious. Okay, I was.
I
know.
hear you. I hear you. And he says,
I know to
"Well,
not be mad.
I understand that it's concerning, but it's just my people are very long-lived, so we accumulate older things. I don't think there's anything inherently suspicious about that."
No. There's nothing. It's just that like this is probably the oldest thing.
We've ever touched, ever.
Yeah, like
I'm sure you've touched older.
well, the Earth,
Whoa.
of course.
Now, tell me,
Guys.
who are these
Oh,
two
you
friends you
naughty
seem
boy!
to... Tell me, who are these friends you seem to be with?
Oh well, this is
Luca.
And you
feeling.
see him, like, get up. He says, "Yes, Violin, was that your name?
Yes.
I think I've heard of you. A fellow bard?"
Nice.
Really?
Yes. And he puts his hand out. "A pleasure to make your acquaintance, dear."
Same here. I couldn't figure out how to word that.
He shakes your hand and he says, "I believe that I met. Now, never mind. We'll talk later. And who is this?"
Don't you dare eat
As he
corn.
goes up to
It's
Luca.
He's not gonna eat.
Luca,
Oh, I thought he was talking to Luca.
I saw.
No.
I saw some sort of scroll with your name on it. Is that incredibly common in the elvish regions of the world? I don't know. In any
Relatively
case,
uncommon, actually.
nice to meet you. And he puts his hand out.
I shake it.
Now tell me, what do you do, Luca?
Well, I'm a dancer.
So then that flyer was talking about you. It was some sort of advertisement. I'm much too old for those kinds of performances. Too much excitement. But I'm glad that you're getting at least what I can assume to be an interesting line of work with these fellows.
Oh my god.
I don't know what
By
you're implying with that, but yes.
By the way, this is Amdar's first time hearing Luke as a dancer. Guys, he's gonna like Ants. He's gonna grab you by the shoulder. He's gonna be like, "Remember the festival."
No.
Ants,
Oh, big band in the back.
the performance. We can do
We're
it
bringing
again.
it back.
We can do it.
Yeah!
Now, ah,
I'm sorry, I got excited.
We're having a little boy moment, guys. We're having a
Been a
little girl.
while.
Guys, this is Amdar and Ants' first girly moment. Okay, this is our first one. You should be so proud.
well,
So proud.
I'm glad that you four seem to be in such good spirits. I don't want to ramble on too much. I just wanted to say hello.
Well, it was quite nice meeting you again.
Of course.
It
Um,
was great
I
session.
Could you, before you go, please explain the coin? Because, like, that is.
It's
What does
and
it do?
he just puts his hand on your shoulder, Ants. It's just a
Is he
trinket.
talking about that?
Is it.
It's just a trinket. Something
You
of
are
a good
such a
fortune.
mis.
It's a good
You
fortune
are mis-
charm, and nothing more.
Okay, it's so much something more, but you're a
It's,
wizened old man. I'm going to believe you for now.
I
guys,
promise
it's so
you
a power word. Kevin.
that if
It's a bomb.
anything bad should happen to you, well, you'll be all right.
Okay,
Now,
I'm going to be a lot more reckless.
if you ever do lose that coin, just come find me. I'll give you another one.
For real?
Oh, but speaking of which, where could we find you?
Well, I'm always traveling around. I'm sure that you'll see me in one of these taverns eventually.
Oh, perfect.
Such is the life of a bard.
Oh, by the way, well, you're a bard, obviously. This is just a minor question of mine. Before you leave a performance, I mean, need to hear all the music I can.
Very well.
I mean,
I'm not going to turn down a performance. Ah,
I'll pay you. You
no,
wish.
pull out-
no, it's fine. The tavern's paid for me on the night.
I pull
Well,
out
that's
two
fine.
sheets of music and I pull out 2 sheets of music and a choreographed dance routine and I hand them to Luca and Pee with respect.
It's like, come on, chop
And-
chop, learn it,
Guys,
learn the choreo.
let's get boogieing. My bad.
I turn
Alright.
into that one really bad or that really like mean guy from Whiplash.
Here.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, you become J.K. Simmons.
I my skin becomes increasingly Caucasian.
Ants becomes Ants. You feel the urge to scream at a high schooler. Is he in college? I don't know. I've never seen Whiplash. I need to watch it. You feel the increasing urge to scream at someone in a band, and you want pictures of a Spider-Man.
my
I
God.
need
Well,
to find
JK's.
a Spider-Man.
Anyway,
I'm already an Ant-Man, so I'm
we
halfway there.
we might be close. Anyway, Core sits down. I think I have a good musical instrument for this, and he grabs a violin.
It's gonna
I
be
do
Amdar's first
love
time.
this. I do love string instruments. They're so serene.
They are quite beautiful, yes.
Yes, but they do take quite a long time to master. But I think that I have the perfect song for a night like this.
Yippee! Music. Guys, this is totally not a play to lighten the mood.
Now, Core sits down, and everyone in the tavern, and you hear him begin to play.
Ants, would you wish to dance with me? Ants, come on, buddy. We need to get you out. We need to socialize you a little bit. Okay, buddy.
I would be honored. However, I know a couple of people who would really love a party right now.
Ooh, what did you say?
Could coincidentally at this exact time, could my militia walk into the bar?
Oh my god.
No, I think they've passed out at this point.
Oh, dang it. Oh well.
Wait. Wait, what if they just hear the magical word alcoholism and they just wake up? Alcohol. Yeah, that would not.
No, I don't think it would work.
Knowles would not fit the music, dude. They would not fit the music.
They would not fit them. No, you're right. You're right.
This isn't the time and place.
Let's just enjoy this. Let's just enjoy this.
Yes, guys.
You see that as Core continues his performance, he uses magical apparitions to create other instruments to play alongside him. And it ends.
That
It's a short little movement, but I do like it so.
I think it was splendid.
Oh,
Honestly.
that was beautiful, Floor.
I believe
That's
there were supposed to be
That's my-
lyrics, but in my endeavors, I haven't found them yet.
Oh, the lost lyrics. Side quest.
side quest.
Well,
Jingle
Maybe
jingle
we should
side quest.
try
Jingle
some.
jingle
jingle.
jingle, side quest, jingle jingle. All right.
Well
Well,
then.
I don't want to hold you up anymore. I myself might be getting to rest. These old bones of mine grow weary.
Very fair. Have a good sleep, old man.
You too, Metal Man.
I don't sleep.
Well, whatever you do in the night hours.
Fair, fair.
Yes. Well,
Speaking of which, Crow, is there like some place I can just like sit down and work for the entire night? I'm not
yeah,
gonna
I mean,
sleep.
you have your own room in the tavern.
Perfect. We're just gonna go. I'm as like the Turtle Man also retreats. I'm gonna go, open my door, sit down at like whatever desk there is. And I'm gonna take out Tanger's sword. I'm gonna start tinkering with it.
All right. Before you go, I'll say this. Cor, he, pats you all on, the shoulder or back, and he says, well, I do hope that, you have a good night's rest. May Saiyan watch over you.
Saiyan. What does that mean?
Saiyan
Who
is
is
the
that?
god of the moon.
Well,
Moon Man.
I hope they do. I hope they do.
And I hope that you don't stay up so late that you meet Donamir in the face.
Who is Donamir? You are
God of
so
Dawn.
wise.
God of the dawn.
There's a fair chance I will.
I'm telling you this
Probably.
now. Get some sleep, young man. You'll regret it
Well,
later.
You don't know how old I am.
Yeah.
Mm,
No, he's right though.
not
Let's
old enough.
go to sleep.
I mean, he's right, but he doesn't know how old I am.
In any
Let's go to
case,
sleep.
as the party
Yes, I'm just gonna.
recedes to their rooms at the night times, and Luca, are you trying to lure some rando away with your little call
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Luca, as you lure away this rando for a midnight snack, and as everyone rests and rejuvenates, that is where I'm ending the session tonight.
Yay!
Little early, folks,
Ooh.
but
Well, yeah, some of y'all are tired. I heard you yawning.
little downtime. I was yawning, but I honestly have gotten over it, so.
Fair.
But yeah,
Honestly, I really loved that session. I think it was
That
really
was
nice.
fun.
Very
it was a
lighthearted.
good time.
I'm
It
really
was a good
sad.
time.
I'm really sad that I missed some of it, though.
That's okay.
I needed to start talking to Luca and Velan more. I need to. I don't know enough about him.
All right.
I
If you have any questions, comments, concerns, critiques, please send them my way. Obviously, theories are always welcome. But
I was
otherwise,
fucking right about Az. Oh my god.
oh, were you?
Oh.
Were
Oh.
you right about as Luca?
I was right. Okay.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Tell me.
I was right about it.
Describe it all.
I
to
was
me.
right.
You know, I
Huh?
think with both of your things, you both can be right.
We were both right. But I was the first theorist. I was the theorist first. My bad, kid.
Okay. But no, tell me. Describe to me.
Oh no, about how Az was somewhat connected to fucking what's her name? God, I'm so sorry. I'm just out of it today.
Ina?
Ina's husband.
Yes.
I was so. Oh my god, do you know how big of a grin I had on my face? I was like, I fucking knew it. And honestly, that makes for really, really good storytelling when your players can like
Oh, yeah.
kind of guess where you're going.
Chloe's
It's
foreshadowing so good.
it's about giving you guys enough breadcrumbs to pick up on it, but then paying it off when I want to, you know?
Yeah.
It was very much so probably the most terrifying thing that I've ever heard when I realized the entire desert is an anthill.
Oh, Zach. Oh,
Oh,
hey,
that is the
I-
most devious
I
thing
told
I've
you.
done to date.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Remember that one theory we had, like the second session? We theorized that we were gonna have to go into a sand snatcher nest one of these days.
That just seemed like a foregone conclusion.
I know, but like all of our theories have so far been proven right. I'm so happy about that.
But me and Hydrate, I was DMing Hydrate during this session, and I was talking about me and Hydrate are gonna make a song for Breaking Currents about Velan and Luca.
Oh my god!
So getting the lyrics done, and I'm super excited.
I'm excited.
Teehee.
Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee.
Hydrate's gonna be singing.
Yes!
Background vocals.
Yes! Let's fucking go! I love Hydrate! I love her! I love her! Sing it! Sorry, I'm dying.
Who wants to see Crow's live reaction to the attack I did?
I want to see it.
do.
Me!
Wait, is it done?
Me!
Wait, is it done?
It's
I wanna
done.
see it!
Guys,
I'm
real question.
sending it
Does he
in the art
explode?
channel.
Guys, he's gonna explode. Just watch.
He is.
Like
It's
I'm
so
100%
good.
I
sure.
have a notification on my art file.
No, I'm sending it in the art channel.
Ta, tila ta 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 ta,
Okay.
tila ta 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 ta, tita tili ta tili ta ta ta, tita tili ta tili ta tili ta tili ta tili ta 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 ta. Oh my god! Look at them! Look at the lesbians! Look at the lesbians! Oh my god, they look so good! Oh, I love them! Oh my god, Rosemary, this one! Oh my god, I love them. I love them. I love them.
So he exploded, guys.
It looks
He's
so
dead.
good, Hydrate. Oh my
Hydrate.
god.
Oh
looks
my
amazing on
god. Average lesbian enjoyer.
Jeez, why is Ruby screaming?
Oh, is it
She heard,
picking it
she
up?
heard
Oh my
lesbians.
god, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
I can hear her like meow, meow.
Your cat heard
Yeah.
the lesbians were involved and got angry.
Ruby, come here. I don't know why she's acting like that. My mom just fed her.
She wants love and affection. That's why.
Yeah, but only
But
from
I'm not
Evan.
her favorite. So she doesn't want it from me. She only wants it from my brother.
Oh. Well, Crow, I was reminded of something earlier today that I need to tell you about.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
I'm excited.
Not here. I don't want these guys to hear about it, but I think you're gonna like the idea.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the campaign.
Hey,
Yeah.
since I know that we have some people in here that are in Camp Castaways, can we do a really quick tutorial on how to fill out the Call of Cthulhu sheet?
Nice.
If y'all are free.
Well, I'm gonna have to peace out though. This was
Hey, see you.
insanely fun. Thank you guys so much. I'm glad that I got my schedule fixed.
Hog Rebellion.
Bug Rebellion.
Bug Rebellion.
See you, Jordan.
Make a
Have a good
song
night.
called Make a song called Bug Rebellion. All
We
right,
just need
well.
we need a picture of like ants sitting on like a pedestal, raising his two of his hands up, yelling "Bug Rebellion"
No,
to individuals.
we just
Oh,
need
I
like
have a
picture
picture.
of
I
ants
actually
as
have
like
a-
a mob boss, but like with a bunch of bugs around.
I'll draw that when I
No,
make
no, no,
that
don't.
song.
Oh, by the way, I
Yeah.
sent a drawing of Nilavat for for the reminder to the uninformed, and then I also sent a drawing of Core, and then I also
I
sent
know.
funny little ants sketch of Amdar.
Love
Funny
core.
little ant sketch. Oh my
Dark.
god.
Oh my
Amdar.
god, it's perfect. That is Amdar, and yes, yes. Oh my god.
What is that
Yeah,
on his back? Is that?
Did you
That's just
not
alchemy
read?
jug.
Did you not read the provided description?
It was the
No,
alchemy jug.
Oh, the
And
alchemy jug. I didn't see. There was a provided description.
Why do you say it's a shovel? That is. Oh my god. When you said it's a shovel, I thought literally. I was like, what the fuck?
No,
Am
it
I
looks
doing
like
a
a
shovel?
spade. That looks like a digging tool. It just looks like a
No,
wide.
that reminds me of a specific type of weapon. I don't know the exact name, but it's just like a halberd. It's literally just a halberd in like entire function. But whatever. I'm getting too nitpicky about about my hyperfixation on mythical weapons.
Ants. By the way, I want to say this. Ants took 30 minutes to draw that. It took him a while to draw that. He's not a great artist.
Guys, I love in sketch
took him-
doodles.
It took him at least 2 hours to like fully get it outlined.
I love that.
All right, I'm gonna head out. Peace out. This is really fun. Thank you.
Hey Crow.
Hello.
I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But I don't know if I'll be able to make it to the next session because I have band camp coming up and I'm gonna feel
Ooh.
like shit. And I have to wake up really, really early in the morning.
Oh, you should be fine. Okay, here's the thing. It's band camp. You'll be fine if you miss a session. I mean, like,
yeah, it's just my only thing is I don't want to drag anyone down with my absence, so.
hey, life comes first. Pretty sure everyone
Yeah,
here
life
understands.
comes first. Listen, if you feel like absolute shit, then don't worry about it. You're fine.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm telling you, I'm out there in the sun all day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh my god.
Dear Lord.
Yes, I've passed out. Yes, it's happened multiple times. I managed to twist
Oh
my
God.
ankle every fucking year.
Well,
Xavier, you're gonna be drinking water today. You're gonna be drinking plenty of water, okay?
Yeah, I gotta, because I'm severely dehydrated, so.
His boyfriend prescribed drinking water. You're drinking some water, okay?
Okay.
Grumble, grumble. I don't like hearing about it fucking falling unconscious. Heat.
Heat stroke.
You're doing the. Hi, B.
Oh, it's B. Hello, B.
Oh my god,
B.
B.
Oh my god, B. Also, I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to. I was so sorry about breaking this week. I'm so sorry.
No,
God.
it's fine. I was out rafting today, so it was kind of like the perfect amount of chaos.
Yeah, that's fair. I was really scared that I was gonna be like, guys, yeah, I can't go up to no strings. I was really scared I was gonna have to say that, but thank God I didn't. Ooh.
Yeah, this was a very fun session today. I got to be threatening. Yippee.
This was fun, and I do apologize for the reaction to Luke being like they're gonna eat meal with that. By the way, when I was saying like that's what Xavier meant, I was not telling them to do that, bro. I will say I wasn't telling them to do that. I was being like, trying
No,
to
I
explain what
hear
they-
you. Don't worry.
I was being like, oh, what they meant was this is what they were doing.
Yep.
You scared me though.
I'm sorry that I threw that out of nowhere. I know that that was probably out of proportion. I just wanted.
No, it
You
was
know.
funny. You're fine.
It was funny.
You caught me off guard there.
You caught me off guard. 'Cause, like, not even a moment before, I was like, yeah, I want to keep Neil Event alive. And then Luke was like, yeah, can I
Can I
eat
eat
you
him?
alive?
Can I eat him?
Next,
Is he edible?
You can have anyone
a little
else.
bit.
Why don't you want to eat Gellis? He's probably more preparable.
Yeah, eat Gellish. He's literally a
back.
fish.
That's fair.
Hi. I was talking to the cat
How's the cat
as
doing?
as you do.
As you
How's his
were.
day going? How's his day going? You know.
You know, I don't know.
It wasn't good.
No! Oh, I thought you were talking about the cat. I'm sorry. No, my day was good.
Well, I was talking about the cat.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh. See,
I was talking about the cat. I was like, how is his day going? You know.
Actually, her day, you
yeah.
fucking
My
piece of
bad,
shit.
gang. My bad, gang. I'm so used to all my cat. Like, I'm so used to like referring to my cats, and they were all
Ma'am.
dudes.
Well, guess what, Des? The world
All
doesn't
my
revolve
cats-
around you.
All my cats are girly pops.
That's goated, actually.
I love that.
Girl cats are awesome, guys. I do. Actually, I will say my favorite cat was one of the girl cats. I will say that. Here's the
She
thing.
was
The
one
other,
of the ladies.
my second favorite was this cat named Tom, and it was because he was really fucking big, like my chest size, and that made me so happy. Um, hydrate that drawing. That's Amdar, by the way, just so you know.
Oh.
If you couldn't tell, that's Amdar.
I mean, I figured it was him, but like, who?
I mean,
Drew
the very
That was
the,
ants.
the
Ants drew
very
that.
like we mean like
Oh.
in character ants drew that.
Yeah.
Guys, I mean, like, look at the very distinct facial features. Like, look at that smile. You know, that has to be him. No one else has a smile like that.
Eh. It's beautiful.
It is. It is. By the way, Crow, I will say I very much enjoyed this session. We'll say.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome, welcome.
Sorry that it was,
Also,
again, not very action heavy, but
dude, here's the no. Here's the I want to have more roleplay because I want to get to know the other characters a little bit more.
well,
I
you'll have a day.
okay, that's perfect. Um. Hmm. What's gonna be happening next week? By the way, that brings up the question.
Well, no matter what, if Xavier isn't attending, we can't run anything.
Well, I
So
was figuring we knew the time
we would
rights
probably be
worked out.
doing the workshop.
Figured.
And next
Figured.
week's the 28th. I mean, so far, I'm open unless something random comes up. So,
God, this. I'm just realizing that summer's ending in like a month. Fuck.
oh my god, don't say that!
I go back to school on the 8th.
I go back to school
Of
on
August?
the fuck. Oh, no
Yeah.
wonder you go to. No wonder your school year ends before mine. I go to school on the
That's
22nd.
so early.
I go there like later in August. Well, then again, they also they get out like what? You got out like early March, right? Something about that. I don't remember.
Huh? When I go back to school, I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna go to be in the sessions. Cause like now that I'm gonna have a roommate again,
Oh God.
I either have to ask her to leave the room for 3 hours or find somewhere else to go. Cause like love
Did you guys
like I love
accidentally-
her, but I feel very awkward.
Oh no, I understand what you mean. Did any of you guys accidentally hear like my sister or my mom in the background during the first like part of session?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
thank
really,
God.
no.
Oh, thank God. That makes me so happy. One session. Shit, my desk.
Hey, Crow.
Hi.
Will you play Roblox with me?
You know, they tried getting me to play Roblox earlier.
Really?
Yep. And do you know what I said?
Play Roblox with you, Hydrate. Roblox? Tee. Crow, you should totally play Roblox with us.
Please.
I'm sorry, I would love to, but I have to get some encounters done for no strings.
What?
I have to write encounter
I mean-
tables.
You did
Oh,
that
God.
here.
It's not
I
done.
do that during that. Oh god, I just realized we're gonna have a siege event.
Yeah, thanks for that, guys.
No, dude, I haven't done a siege event in ages. I love those so much. I love those in D&D so much. You don't understand, Crow. I'll literally I'll scream out in joy and happiness. I'll probably cry.
I'm sure you will.
I will. So, by the way, Xavier, we should totally play Minecraft tonight because you suggested it yesterday. We should
Yes.
100%. Yeah. Oh God, you're gonna be gone all of next week. I'm gonna cry, guys. Crow, can you be like my counselor? Can you be my therapist while Xavier's gone?
Yes, I can.
Dude,
I can do that.
I'm gonna be going through withdrawals and be like, dude, I miss him so much. I miss him
Like,
so much.
okay, listen, I understand that you're a homosexual, but please calm down.
Okay, pal. Okay. Okay.
Do you want to see what I got so far for the song?
Sure. Would love
Yes.
to.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh boy, it is kind of rough so far, but we're balling.
I've been inspired to just draw Neelavat, so I'm doing my best here.
Yay!
New Neelavat art.
I'm of a grain of sand.
Did you say the Heim?
I'm?
What did you
Him?
say?
What is that?
Did you say
It's him.
you say him? If you said anything other
No.
than him, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot. Okay, pal. I don't know music shit, okay? Don't judge me. Why would that say him?
It's him.
I'm a girl.
Him.
Oh, there it is.
My bad, again. Yeah. It's a cricket call.
Yeah,
Yodely.
that's-
Yodel yodely upon the sunrise. That's it.
Jay going, women? That's so good.
Yodel yodely. I love that, actually.
I didn't know how to spell yodelay, so I'm just kind of winging it at this point.
Yodel.
You're
Yodel. Yodel. That just reminded me of My Singing Monsters, sorry. Yodel.
Bob. Guys, my singing monsters were peak. I'm just saying it was peak.
It is peak. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it fell off. No
No,
one's
it
talking
didn't.
about it anymore. It's bullshit. Need to be talked about again.
It didn't
Become popular.
fall off. People just got bored. It's not because the game is bad, and it's not like the game isn't adding new content constantly.
Oh, no, it's good. I mean, guys, if you can grind thousands of kills in Call of Duty for one gun skin, you can play My Singing Monsters and keep it popular. Anywho, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go do shit for my dad. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye.
Alright,
See ya.
bye.
Bye.
Neelavat's hair is very hard to do.
Why can't I put this in the box? Okay, whatever. I'm playing Work at a Pizza Place because I feel like it.
Ooh, I think I cooked with this. So I did the main course. Yodelay, yodelai upon the sunrise, the party ventured further for the knowledge of lies. Yodelay, yodelai upon the sunrise, monster be warned, for you meet your demise.
Oh, you did cook.
Ooh.
Me when Xavier cooks with the lyrics.
Me when Xavier is Top Chef.
Me
Yippee.
when Xavier is challenging Gordon Ramsay and winning.
Me when Xavier beat Bobby Flay.
Beat Bobby Flay is incredible.
Oh my god.
Me when Xavier ended the cake wars.
Me when Xavier. I can't.
But you must.
Wait, I need to make sure I don't say it wrong. Oops. Me when Xavier went to Flavortown.
Oh my god.
Me when I'm Guy Fieri.
Bro is Guy Fieri.
Oh my god.
Went to Flavortown. They had a statue of you up there.
Went to diners, drive-ins, and whatever
Dives.
dives. There was a statue of Xavier. Because he cooked.
At every diner, drive-in, and dive. Me when Xavier has Ronald McDonald cowering.
I have to think of more. Shows.
Me when Xavier escaped Hell's Kitchen.
Ooh,
Oh my god,
that's
I
a
got
good one.
Veland's part done. So this is what I got so far. For a young
Okay.
girl that's strung, words like a sonnet, the love of her life was much more upon it. Yet the calls of left unspoken, and the whispers all packed. So she got on her feet, and left her thoughts ransacked.
Stop! That's so good.
That's insane. Tyrannel Arc is gonna go crazy.
I'm so excited. Me when Xavier wins guys grocery games.
I like how you guys are just like hyper fixating on it being Guy Fieri.
So funny. Me. Me when Xavier survives Cutthroat Kitchen. Dude, I loved Cutthroat Kitchen.
Me when Xavier isn't mentioned on Worst Chefs of America or Kitchen Nightmares.
Let's see. Wait, are they still making episodes? No way. It's on Max. No way. They are on season 36 of Guys Grocery Games.
Me when you turn
And
on
the
an
most
episode.
recent,
Sorry.
the most
Oh,
recent,
friend.
like season 36 was in February of this year.
Damn.
I just think it's crazy.
Guys, grocery games. Well, they be gaming.
I would watch it during dinner as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
I never actually watched
Food
Guys
Network.
Grocery Games. Food Network does carry, though.
It does.
One summer, I just sat on my ass and watched Cake Wars all day.
Really? That's funny.
I got so hyped when they had a Nintendo episode.
Mmm.
Because they had to make a Mario cake, and I was like, oh my god, Mario! That's Nintendo! I'm the Nintendo kid! This is part of my identity!
Yay!
I don't know what the fuck kind of crack I was on when I was making Nilavat's hair, but I seem to have lost my producer, because dear lord.
Aww.
I don't know what I did. I definitely made his face longer here. I need to reduce that.
I want to play, what's it called? Dress to Impress, but now that, like, not to say that it's mainstream, but, like, now that it's all over TikTok and, like, Queso is so popular playing it, like, I feel like I'm not gonna do as well. And I haven't played since they updated it. So I, like, don't know anything. Like, there's a parkour section now.
There's a parkour section?
Like, in the lobby. Okay, it's telling me to reduce my graphics. Which would be... Okay, it says it's, like, at the lowest it possibly can be, so I don't know why it's telling me that. Oh, the theme is Instagram model. You're lying. What should I do? Oh my god, I don't even know what to
Look
do.
like a basic white girl.
Instagram model.
Basic white girl, basic white girl.
Almost done.
Where are all the pants? Oh, there they are. Where's the skin color thing? Wait, seriously though, where did they put the skin color changer? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. confused right now. Oh, it's right there. I'm so stupid.
Okay, I think I cooked. I got all of them done.
Dang, you did that fast.
I like writing poems.
Me too.
Alright, this might be. Oh, it's within the thing. Okay, cool.
I must my longings as you do some way. It's nothing more than that. A metal coffin to seal your fate. Robotic and farm. A science too late. To the snatchers call in dismay. To their foes shrivel at sight. Yet steadfast he
Hello.
returns among the daylight. With the calls he turns the gathering army amongst the swarm. A rage begins to churn. Yodel, yodel, lie upon the sunrise. The party entered further for the knowledge of lies. Yodel, lie upon the sunrise. Monsters be warned, for you'll meet your demise. Girl that strong worlds like saw it. Mother life was so much more upon it. Unspoken, the wisp was all packed, so she got on her feet and left her thoughts ransacked. A bloodthirsty though, or rather a friend. This would be a means to an end. A puppet on a string to dance under light. His soul kept cries to reunite.
I must say that was very good.
I can't wait.
So
Yay!
I'm noticing Amdar and Ants in there. What does that mean?
Yeah, Amdar, Ants, Violin, Luca. There's a verse describing each player character.
Yippee, yippee. That's awesome.
Now I just need a drawing of the whole party to put this on, and then I'll put this into an actual thing. Hydrate, whenever you're free, if we want to make scheduling to do this, or whenever you're free to, could you send me like clips of what you think the song would sound like if you were to sing it, and then I will try and mess around with it.
Okay. It probably won't be tonight. I'm
That
so
is totally fine.
okay. But I don't have anything planned yet for tomorrow. Like, I don't know if work or anything. So.
You do have obligations.
I do?
Didn't you forget?
Wait, what were we doing? Oh, no! No, I remember. I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. You're fine.
I'm sorry.
I'm joking.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
I forgot for a second. I'm so sorry.
It's fine, babe. I forget everything.
Yay, no string song.
Me when no strings song.
Me when I'm Guy Fieri.
Me when no strings in general.
Me when there are no strings.
Oh my god, they're not attached.
What the fuck?
Alright, well, I'm gonna head off for the night.
Alright.
I'm glad that I got that
Probably
done.
Good
I
night,
probably will
Xavier.
too. Pro. I'm probably like Pro. I'm probably going to voice call. I'll probably come hang out.
Alright.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Oh no.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, I'm trying to get out of here. 1 second. Pro, can you just kick me from the call? For some reason, my Discord's being buggy. Just kick me from the call, please.
Hi.
Hi.
I love you.
I love you.
Do you want to see the
I'm
drawing?
sorry.
For what? Oh, you're fine.
Forgetting. I'm sorry.
You're okay, babe. I love
I
you.
love you.
I love you.
I love you. You like the attack?
I love the attack. You're so talented. I'm so lucky. So lucky to have such a talented, perfect girlfriend.
Oh, you. I just worked really hard on it.
Well,
That's all I can say.
it looks incredible. You want to see the drawing of Vinilevat?
Yes. Are you gonna show or send?
I'm gonna send.
Okay. Perfect.
You just have to give me a second. I'm editing.
I got 8. That's so rude.
All right, babe.
You people don't understand.
There he is. I didn't really try with the arms, so he doesn't get any. I love you.
I love you. Oh, the theme is carnival. What should I be? Should I be a clown?
Do a
Or like a
clown. Yeah,
tiger?
do a ringmaster. With
A
like a top hat.
ringmaster. I'll have to try to make a top hat.
That's more of a circus though.
Oh, you're
Carnival.
right. Carnival. Oh, you're right. Also, I don't even know if I would be able to do clown. Because I wouldn't be able to get the nose. Oh, Sleepy Crow and Hydra, get in here. Meow.
All
Oh my
right. Let's
god.
go.
They're so funny.
Okay.
Meow.
Look,
Or
I'm fighting another
meow.
king grip. I'm fighting. Hold on.
Ooh.
I'm not doing good. It's not
Ooh.
going.
It looks like it's about to be over. Oh, nice shadow dash.
Shit.
Oh.
Got sniped.
You weren't ready for it.
One time that attack just like drop kicked me out.
Oh
of the
my
sky.
god, it was with the little grim dude. That's so funny.
Yeah, you'll get him soon.
Hydrate is currently engaged in fierce competition, so I'm gonna move her right here.
Okay.
We're in VC1. Hi, Hydrate.
Yeah.
I moved you to VC1
Oh, thank you.
so you can keep playing Dress to Impress.
Thank you.
Wow, I'm surprised you didn't hit him with the shrieks.
Well, I didn't have enough soul. That's what I usually
Yeah,
do.
I see that. Get him. Get him.
See, but also you have to know when to hit him.
Yep, I definitely hear that. God, Hollow Knight bosses really love their... This attack is appearing from the floor.
Yeah, especially this one.
Oh, he's a big old fucking balloon now. What the hell?
He's a puffer fish.
Whose
I don't know
fetish
what
is
he
this?
Don't worry. He's a Tumblr sex man. Don't even
That's insane.
Look at him. Nobody has a consensus on what type of bug Grim is.
Oh my
Everybody
god.
thinks
Am I...
him off, but then all of his attacks are like weird to tell.
Oh, Sunny. Can you answer a question for me?
He's like,
Sleepy, sorry. I don't know why I said Sunny. I haven't
why is
interacted
everybody
with...
so confusing with this?
I'm just confused. Oh shit, I'm still recording. My bad, guys. My bad.